Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my wamo. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my wamo. And now he goes by the name Papa Smiling, and got the vibe that will make you feel irate. Tune in and stay tuned to Bamaso. It's a party the king smiling. Nana Wokwaso. Yo, Odini Nanga Saturn and Web. Napam phone so reborn in Chidom. From Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Tune into Bamaso on Akwantufuo radio. Yo, Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my wamo. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my wamo. Yo, from here to foreign, you give us a reason to listen to radio. Papa smiling, anyabo.
Eye Pamaso. Eye Pamaso. And Penisa, yes, Sumanian Sophonia, Sumana Montaigne, and no confess a crumwa or Timubi. Could see a Papa Smiley in the bed of Fatanasi. O bedu chum, my moon some, a mam woman some, and in some polo. No mercy for the cripple. Papa, you chamony uncle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Banaso, a place where the sun and Ghanaians come together to shape the Ghana they hope for. Rising as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a better place for all. Oh Ghana, our home, our pride, the dream still lies deep inside. Through every hand, through every heart, the change we see begins with us. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, Bamaso, the time is now. The Ghana we hope for starts with us somehow. Yeah. No blame, no fear, no weight again. Let's use our voice, let's use our brain. With heart and faith, we take a stand to build this nation hand in hand. Call it Build Ghana. We will do it now. We will bring the light. The people's power, wow, wow. We will make it shine. You and I combine. Celebrate Bamaso. Bamaso. Yeah, the bobo, you know. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, Bamaso. The time is now. The Ghana we hope for lives in us now. Oh, Bamaso. Where the discerning come to think, to act, and to build. Together we rise for the Ghana we dream of. Little mini wosusu, say ye bay and yes wosu. In your chasu, botu kani, yakasabin kuminya. Deji and remuta, my innocence, water to say. Omano serveyo, Omano serveyo. Eya seta ose, Oma for graneshre. Omano serveyo, Omano serveyo. Eya seta ose, Oma for graneshre.
It is Friday, the 3rd of July, 2026, 35 past 1600 hours. We here live once again on Akwantufuo Radio, Abrabapa Radio, as well as Akwantufuo Radio GH with another edition of Bamaso. Well, if you ask me, this is the place where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come, with all our energies used for one very simple objective: figuring out what we need to do, whatever area of life that we may find ourselves, so that we can also contribute meaningfully, quoting the words of Eja Samoa, to the development of our dear nation, Ghana. Around here, we have come to understand one nature's truth, and that is, just as every wave is inseparably linked with the entire ocean, every single Ghanaian is linked to the whole of Ghana. And when you think of it deeply, it makes so much sense, in a sense that when you come to understand that whatever action of a single Ghanaian makes an impact on the entire Ghana, then it's true that we are the very Ghana we are so much concerned about every now and then. And it's the truth. So, it plays up this way. When we come to this very place, it becomes a call to action on ourselves. It becomes a call to action on ourselves to figure out what we need to do wherever we find ourselves, in whatever capacity, so that our actions can go further to make Ghana an exciting place. That is all that brings us here. And today, being Friday, we keep it very simple. Bogyae. We come to express our concerns on all the things that are of interest to us. That is all that brings us here on a Friday as such. So, to that effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to the Friday's edition of Bamasu. We call it Bogyae. Any ananchi akese de sonko de mu apini de mu dopa enkoma. Baby a wo bia sam pempensuwe. Wa fidie no eda Akwantufuo Radio, Abrabapa Radio, ara Akwantufuo Radio GH. And so say abefo Facebook, YouTube, hona wa at Akwantufuo Radio. Na ne say ye be pimu wa ha ye botaye nyina ene say ye ba na ya betwato adwene ahwe ekwan a ye betimi afa na my Ghana afa ne ntoma pefra. Yenti ase ene say ya ene sa Ghana na ye ni abre ho da ne da nyina a ye ka ho asem no. Ya ene sa Ghana no. Inti ye banso dia na kire say yebe dwene na kire say ye ba dwene ekwan a ye no ye betimi afa a contribute aye afamu de amasa wo my Ghana na de bia aye dadwen no akonanim. It is all the balcony mienu esi ani so wo ye plotting no here and there na kire say akoye se ye ba ye be ye ankase ye ho aduro ye be ye ho adwuma. Ye be ye ho adwuma. Ye be ye ho adwuma. You see, in as much as I understand and the dynamic metie bia fine. Oh, and the bus stops as leadership. And your bro for here. But the interpretation that you give to the bus stopping at leadership, no, one it will take away the responsibility that citizens also have in the selection of leaders as well. It will take away that responsibility. Because so say the bar stops as leadership. Okay. Leader no waba. Waba. Nanye bia wabusa ho say. Ede na wugina so a wo de kotoma sa wo ni kro no so maye leader. Did you just focus on their competence? Did you focus on their ability to do the job? Or it was something else that you focused on to go and vote for them? And see, if it is not based on their competence, I bet you, when you come and tell us, say, the bar stops at leadership, you're suspect. Just say, what the Juman Amma will be. You did not look at their competence to vote for them, but you want them to be competent in the position that you've given to them. They'll be, you're suspect. We need to check you. And you see, Ajumakasi no, it's with each and every one of us. Each and every one of us. Aye, oka ho, menso meka ho. Ajuma no, ewo ya esi eda yesere so. Yen kan sa, eda yesere so. Ana esi yesere so. Yes, esi yesere so. Yes. Eti ya ba ne de na chese ya na ye hu aduru. Ajuma no eso na edenso. Aye, ajuma no so ana edde pa enso. Eti na fiade yesi ye Bogyae ebe yi de hye bo adwen kese kwan so. Adwen kese kwan so. Enti meto nchia e de ama na natena. Ana sare bedi akọ. Dr. Ebenezer Mofabwaten. Ana ne papa yonti na nanketia, although of blessed memory. Nemum, the physical body is not here, but the spirit remains. And hey, nana me me twen lotto numbers no. So nka lotto numbers yi ba ya nka Ghana ni Colombia game yi nka ja. Me hwe se Donald Trump mama ewura America nka go hwe so I mean nka meko because you say you don't know so kwa ya ba mu ewura mu anase ma nwura mu so tinka don't add mam kwan dia ene nka meko bi so nka meko bi nana maloto numbers ni nsu why maloto numbers ni nsu na yenchia United States fo nyina Sam bradwuma Petron review nyom no nebra na nyom ne nyan launch you ye de ato abonten de ba de nyan launch ye don't vote for poison ye nyan launch ye ntino Petron me hwe ne nka ho asem si entwen ma world cup no nwi na ye launch nyom no a so na je say ye hu ne say we are going in full force to do our launching. Yanchia Dr. Jingo na Yanchia Isaac President Bombardier and so yatunchi more than them. Akwantufuo also yadenchia kesiye emau. Yanchia United Kingdom fo nyina Ora Joseph Abi. Na Abi no yankranfo di ana. Ene esenyen Abi kura to abon nkran di akira yepen. Enso esa me refi. Oba obesa akaye o nkradin a oni nkradin se o nkradin igega name o se nkradin no ase kire se obi opema nso ana hwana na se din no ase kire se obi opema oba obeka right yo yenchi abo chairman so onimunyamfo honorable Kwaku Badu Ado akadi ni ba kwene de ya on time bono basa intino and mintimi nka aja se bo chairman enchi akese enkoma na operation ye say ene ene abrepa emfanya akwadiro kra emfanya akwadiro yo na yenchi agana for one champion of a Kofi Twimberima ene of a Kofi Twimberima misale ne kasai join news for ko ye ni interview wafa Ofa bo boom o chere na adwene ho papa manya asem ketwa. Hwe ofa nani abre. Na you could sense in of a voice the pains that he's going through. You see, I chanced upon a certain video from Aranche A Plus, and then he was talking about says you know aflado fear or no who mobo no who be in sooner fan be a mobo. And then I was wondering dear ne ba ya em say we as ha ye we and I said dear ne na etimi desensitize yen from the pains of others, irrespective of whatever the situation may be. A DNA simi desensitizing. That's right. So roughly we also told was or homies and what can ye. A desensitizing from the pains of other people. Even if the person is so wrong. Na mami busano who said the nan and rani busano. Obia or yeah, victim of the flood, bia ana accident ever waterways so. And now say, we see die in a waterlog. You know who you? You know who ye pa? Because oh, you know who pa swung. Said yeah. There were two. Emure gu abonten. Emma everyday mosquitoes no. Se mosquitoes no pa. Mosquitoes no omunim. There were two emure gu abonten if you. Enti wa wan tungure ngu abonten no mosquito no beba ofie nso bi ai obeba ho tenenka de o tungure ngu abonten na wo senka mosquito no ko ne fie mewa nanso anya saa na life ne tie ebeba wo nso fie ho bi enti ebia wo de you have built your house in where it is supposed to be nemom baby and nsuo efa ba no obi akwa akosi dan ho enti wa block the passage of the water. Enti when there is an overflow, obviously we see ufie ewo baby a nka woni asem no because someone is built in the waterway nintino the overflow can come to your house. Enti wodwene ho saa it comes to tell you say enye wo bia or you a victim of the flood no. Ana ebu mraso. Nebom said the empenyufo kan no obi amanisa no obi. Instead say we are all part of one body that we choose to call Ghana. You see, for our body ni kura ye mfato ho. Wano enekodi eye mekoi. Wano it be your mouth where you go chop the hot pepper with the egg because you are not meko it be your mouth where you go chop. You know be your backside where you go chop the thing. But you come to realize, say, if your backside where you go suffer the last minute, no be so. The body alone teaches us a lot. The body alone teaches us a lot if we pay attention to it. Enti, so obi ka say, onfa obi a flood no, apem no enho a, mse, na e also obusa ho say, ede na desensitizing from the pains of others. He has lived where he is for more than 18 years, 20 years and over, ever since he went to settle in Ghana. He's lived, let's just say he's lived June, July, about 20 times, maybe. And this has never happened to him. So what then happened? And he's become a victim of the flood. You know, Ofa. We interview no emrebe mo ebebo na etiefu etie na of a sofa say na oba be can feelings so whatever the case may be na once again o catch and say would see you betwa now also sometimes why a suspect we need to question you, we need to check what is going on through your mind, we need to check that one. Yo yanchia Spain for Bema Benewa, Belgium for Yancha Munina, hey, and China can Yanfamum, once and for all. Na another day, Fiaday, bra, Veka Honia Moncomo. Come on. ɛyɛ Bogyae nti right away yɛbɛkɔ ahoma no so na mahu sɛ gama nkyɛ aba yi deɛ owura Joseph Abi waba yi deɛ yɛma no akɔ aba na onyi deɛ ɛhyɛ no bɔ owura Joseph Abi ɛneɛ akɔ aba o ɛne efiada akɔ aba owura Abi Abi, what's it
If you call me, if you call me Gamanche, I want to answer some of your questions. So.
Abi.
Anytime you call me Gamanche, whether intentional or by mistake, forget that you lost some of answers to your questions.
Oh, no problem. If you no go answer, I bet no, you no be problem. Me, I no be problem. Give me why? It is you. If you no go answer the question, make you no answer. If you no go answer, make you hold it. You no be problem. Give me.
No.
Anyway, now, Bibi Aboko there.
Papa Smiley, what can we do? The weather is nice. We are looking forward to Ghana right now. Going forward is just lying at the corner. You know, when they win this game, they will be playing Switzerland, and it's easy to win against Switzerland and move forward. History is beckoning to them, so it's up to them. Yeah, me, I have nothing to lose whether they win or not, because at the end of the day, it is a benefit to the players themselves, because when they do well, you know, there are scouts in the tournament, so when they do well, they are the immediate beneficiaries. Even if the money Ghana is going to give them is not enough at all, in the long run they gain. You understand? So you know, after the World Cup, that Asamajan, Suri Muntari, and so on, you know, they made indelible names for themselves. You know, so they stand to lose if they mess up like Senegal and Congo. And by the way, somebody was telling me, and it was a woman crowd, that Congo was voted the best dressed team, the most fashionable club. Are you aware of that?
You talk to me, keep talking to me.
Basically, that Congo people, know, when it comes to spending on clothing, the whole Africa, nobody can match them. Those two Congos, Brazzaville and Kinshasa, Kofi Olomide and his people. Papa Smiley, the clothing these people wear, some of them cost more than 50,000 euros. So go and find out. Anyway, yeah. So what is on the agenda? Hello.
Hey, Abe, we didn't listen to you. Carry on.
Yeah, but you haven't asked me a question. This is just a precursor. You understand? This is just a precursor.
Say no, say me musa question there, but meaning say oh
You
no.
just ask me how I'm feeling.
Say ni nyina ka feeling no. So ni nyina ka feeling no, right? Nana mbebusa your prediction even for the game, but you just went there straight away. What I say? That's why I didn't ask you any question.
I haven't predicted though. I just created a scenario for them. I have not predicted anything, because the way these African countries are playing, you know, I don't know whether it's lack of confidence or complexity or something. You can't predict. Right now, of all the African countries, the only hope we have is Morocco. Egypt will play today. And I think only 3 African countries are in now, is it? Of course, if we add Cape Verde, then maybe 4. But otherwise, Yeah, Cape Verde is one of them. So say 4, I would say. But as for them, their case there, I think it's already written.
One case now written.
Cape Verde.
You see, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Challenge me.
No. I'm not going to challenge you until
convince me.
No.
Convince me.
Until it's done. All right. Until it's done. Who even taught to say German folk one penalty assessing? Who even taught that? Who taught that?
So that is the logic.
But listen, I don't know. Sometimes young Kasano some way and say you when we lose, I would think say it is our default setting. So when we lose, it's okay as Africans. But no, sir. No, sir. Debbie. Abi.
Football, yeah. If Ghana is playing Argentina now in the circumstance, I can be that positive.
So the underdog cannot be the superdog, you know so.
Well, sometimes underdog can make the superdog or whatever. Snoop Dogg or whatever.
Oh yeah, more born crowd so
like how Iran has made America learn. They've learned hard lessons. Hard lessons.
You see, you even have something to
right now,
to make reference to.
The thing they carry, what these warships they carry put on the sea and so on. They saw all were nothing. So right now they say all those ships they will build will be full of drones. And Valley, you see, Iran or the type of Iran, you will also see there. You come and pack that with drones, and they will be sitting there. It is only in Africa that because we don't think when they tell us this will collapse. But serious countries, they also move ahead. Do you understand? That is what strategic thinking and strategic reasoning is about. But in a part of the world, no.
We are persuaded. Oh God.
Carry on.
You are persuading somebody. Hey.
Carry on. Nobody is persuading anyone.
That persuading thing there will go and pass it to persuading.
Hey, what do you want? Hey.
Stop persuading.
Oh, yeah, Bibi Benya. Yo, enough of that.
I have a book in front of me now titled "The President as Leader."
The president as what?
Leader.
One actually,
appealing to the better angels of our nature. Very nice. Written by Edwin C. Hardgrove. Anyway, we'll talk about this another time.
The president as leader. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, Samu. Obi say. You see, in the midst of whatever challenges that we are going through, right? Let's say you watch on TV now. Your president is singing and dancing to the song "Only Jesus Can Save." Only Jesus can say hallelujah. So nipa say you see ne yira wawo fufro. So the flood is taking her, right? And then what she say your president to only Jesus can say.
And vice president is dancing. Both of them were dancing.
He doesn't know the kind of emotions that he should bring out of himself watching that. Sometimes you can't as a person, but also the kind of emotions that he should admit watching such a scene.
Yeah.
So
personally, it's rather unfortunate because the Bible itself they are dancing to it says, "Love thy neighbor as thyself." Look, in our part of the world, this simple test, we fail it every day, every minute. So me, that's why I don't take those people seriously. That simple test, love thy neighbor as thyself, we fail it every minute. Then when you finish, you come and stand in front of me and preach me. Look at the scenario you are painting. Water is carrying my family. Something that you could have done something about it. Maybe to even prevent it or something. It happened 2015, nothing was done. You come, and this time, brother, you were jubilating, you were dancing. Come on. Come on. But personally, leadership is not a matter of standing there and be dancing anyhow. You don't sleep. Leaders are supposed to eat last. Do you think it holds in that part of the world? Anyway, in these modern days, most leaders are,
who's the leaders are supposed to eat last?
Exactly.
Now, everyone else are now, Papa did last. Papa near 7 last.
Well, but in that context, sometimes we used to jealous our fathers. Hey, the way they will serve your father, you look at.
But there's another side of an argument. Obi say because say leadership on. You see, if even yourself, if you have to lead yourself on, see how challenging it is. And then you have to lead one more person, 2 more people, 3 more, and then more. You see how challenging it is. Because of that, leaders must eat first for them to get the strength to carry on. Because I know so answer to that and say.
No, I don't buy it.
Okay,
Baba Spadi, that is why the leader is giving the necessary support to surround himself or herself with people who can help him. I think it's one of the Bible. Is it one of the? Is it one of the one who said he should get people? The in-law advised him that
Moses.
That he cannot do the thing alone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
You have to surround yourself with like-minded people who will support you to achieve what you need to do. And in modern day politics, you are given the free rein to employ the people you want, have the resources you need to do that. But it becomes difficult in a part of the world, as I've been saying all the time, because these people right now, Mama has got 100% of Ghana resources to draw from to achieve whatever he needs to achieve. But for some reason, he has decided to sideline part of the resources simply because they don't belong to his political party, simply because it's not his friends, simply because you don't belong to the fraternity. Fine. Do you understand? You have all Ghanaians to work with. All what you have to do is comb the whole of Ghana, comb around the world, and get the right caliber of Ghanaians to help you to achieve your goal or your vision. But I said, no, I'll restrict myself to only NDC. So in the process, flood prevention, for instance, even though there were quality people, experienced people who could help you do that, you say you are going with Standogbe. Standogbe is a non-entity when it comes to managing environmental issues. You understand? We didn't say anything. He chose him. So if he is not delivering and we are talking, they say hey, don't talk. We didn't choose anybody for Mama. We don't know the criteria he used to choose them. We didn't care, and we don't care. What we care about is the result, is the bottom line.
Okay, all right. As an abako and in the post kakra, right? Now say earlier on, I was also asking, say,
Yeah.
in as much as yesterday, as I heard you say, the bar stops at leadership, among other things. You do not.
Hey, Mr. Tino, don't quote me on this.
Muka saa asɛm no paa. So
Mm.
I'm saying one way or the other, a basa. Oh, you as you were asking, say, on what grounds, Anna or Mampeni Efa Standobi. Oh, Emra walk of a win. So on what grounds, Anna or fan, right? We can equally ask because I don't want anybody to run away from responsibility. Now, Yabusia who say, on what grounds also, Anna, the majority of Ghanaians stood to vote for Omampeni John Dramani Mahama? On what grounds?
Papa Smiley,
Uh-huh.
it is a contest. Unfortunately, the contestants were not broad enough. So it was scaled down to 2 people. And the 2 people, no, I would say one person was able to sell himself better. I was recently reading a book on speaking confidently. And the guy, they cited an example. 2 American presidents, I've forgotten the name. And he said one of them was so clever. I mean, he's talking about how sometimes you have to communicate. The guy was clever. And the other one was not that clever. But when you interview him, he will make you feel happy at home. To the extent that you will even feel you are even cleverer than him. But in the end, he won. So he was able to sell himself better. And he won. Okay. Baba Smiley, selling yourself better and winning, like we had in our part of the world, that is a minute part of the whole thing. The main task is you contested with somebody, you won. Now, the people who had you sold that hope to are now looking up to you to deliver for them. But that's why, in this part of the world, when you are going to look for a job or you're taking a role, the onus is on you to sit yourself down and reflect that, can I do this job? You understand? You can lie on your CV, you can say but if you go and you are not performing commensurately, you will disgrace yourself. But in our part of the world, because we don't have any means to let people know that you came to lie to us, you don't have the requisite skill set, experience, exposure to do the job, because you have people defending you who deceive. Because those people, to them, your performance, your delivery is not important. They are happy to. That's why you know what you call buga.
Buga. Who does say you You see, Abby, this is my viewpoint, right? One who say, I don't know, say, could choose leader. So you did not evaluate the leader based on their competence. You did not evaluate them on their ability to perform. Right? You evaluated them based on perhaps the tribe that they are from, perhaps the religion that they belong to, perhaps some school that they went to. That is the basis with which you evaluated them. Perhaps because they are of a certain party, straight away, they've got your vote. And that is how you evaluated them, and then you went to give them the leadership position. And if that person goes and they are unable to perform, and then you also sit somewhere and then you tell yourself, say, because I have voted for you, you have to perform. performer. I mean, sometimes I think so. Suspect kakra wumu.
No, Papa Smile, there's no suspect in
Okay,
this.
chichiri
The
moy.
point is, the point is most of the leaders, especially in a part of the world, they are hypocrites. You understand? They are hypocrites and dishonest people. Papa Smiley, an hypocrite is someone who will tell you something that he himself or herself doesn't believe in what he's telling you. Do you understand? So when you believe in what he's told you, he's won lottery. Hey, this thing, I didn't even know they will believe this and vote for me. Oh. It's like Akwantufuo coming to tell us one damn, one this, one that. And we stupidly bought into it. Because it doesn't even mean what he was saying. You understand? So the dilemma is when we buy into what you claim to be selling to us, maybe with honesty, we believe in you. Now deliver. Then when you fail to deliver, you don't have a clue how to deliver. They say, don't say it. No, Papa Smiley. He sold himself to us. So what he sold to us is what we bought. Now we are demanding that where is the thing? They say you don't talk. I'll do 24-hour economy. I'm coming to reset things. And the way we even understood reset, he and his people were telling us that is not what they meant. And now they themselves, they don't know what they meant. We do what we mean, they say is not right. And they are not showing us. This is the time for showing you. This is not the time for talking. This is the time for showing us. It's not coming. Then when you say, hey, who this here, I better.
Abby, you see, it's about time that we tell ourselves the truth, and then we stop being nice to ourselves, and then we run away from taking responsibility. We have discussed over and over here again, and it is pretty clear. Say, when it comes to voting now, to me, I don't think we are being responsible voters.
So, you know, when the Greek people started democracy, I think that is why last time I wrote to you. It was not everybody who was voting. You understand? They say for the people, for this, it's not everybody who was voting. That was why I told you that good government or quality government implies using the best in class to manage the country or to manage the system. And I explained to you what Plato meant by best people. Because at his time, or those days, their best people were philosophers. Then Aristotle also said wise people and virtuous people. So these were the categories they were looking up to. So if you just oppose that to our part of the world, we expect whoever is leading us to lead with experts, to lead with people with experience, to lead with people of integrity. You don't need to lead us if you can look for Yaka. It is
you see, Abby, and the point that you seem to be running away from it. Maybe 1 second. Sam, Sam, my brother Sam.
Sam,
Yeah,
I'm warning him.
I am saying Abby don't want to face the gospel truth. I said as a one and I'm saying he wants to shift the post because me
no.
Because Akwantufuo so making some point today, which I agree with him, but at the same time, they discussing the camera because Akwantufuo so now make a point in the to me and far. According to say the they cannot see into me and far and share citizen for the scene. I don't know. If so, I don't know air cost be bracer. But the point now, Papa Smiley making I'm a person not conforming na monte ase no. Yen to me, it's an equation. Yen to me, and fan share one side and expect things to be balanced. And we must see the power na mom. And we must see into abe send about personality extra or no. Like you have to understand, see, we are irresponsible voters, so because to say example now, man abe. Nana the Bekacha say Sika so accommodate and a one down, one then. And we bought into way and we voted for him and he didn't deliver. Same thing. The current administration because 24-hour economy, then promises be brave. And again, we bought into way. So at what point, and I'll bet share into the mirror, I catch on and say, maybe me can't be intina and yaman koyen because they sell me these lies and over and over and over again, I keep buying into it. So I got to say, so you know, no conform make a point to saying the power no more, man, so more discipline. And I agree with him 100%. But at the same time, you know, yes, so it don't help. So me, baby, I'm a say it's not a one-way street. It's both. The street is two-way street. We all have to do a part. God say, yeah, the power number on my view, and I say then we still want to make us the power number we into me there. Me one corner and I make sure say you money we no. Me the power number, but I still have to play a role. And unfortunately, we don't do that. Whether it's you know, whether it is we holding them accountable or whether it's playing marketing kitty boy area and I say then you know we just it's still a mom pa near Tiakoda. I mean you bet to say America I say it's not like that. Like so obi who so uye de enya or take mu or be friend law no I'm alone about bet you. Do we do that back home?
Yeah, Sam, it's good. Sam, it's good you brought the American dimension. You see, America, UK society, German society, and so on. Majority of the people are enlightened, and they have a lot of civil society organizations. Do you understand? This particular thing the last point you raised, it may not be an individual who will challenge the government. It will be a civil society. If you go to a part of the world, civil societies are just few. They are countable. So that is where there is a gap. That because we need to have more of these civil society organizations to educate or enlighten our people. Some of us we have become or we become enlightened through the hard way. We have been more or less cajoled along the line before we've realized that no, we don't have to. So if you want to shorten that sort of journey for people to become enlightened, we need to try and fill the gap. And that is not what most of us are doing. You understand? So if you want people to become enlightened through evolutionary means, it is going to take us years. But these Oyibo people, the civil society, most of the things they are doing, civil society will challenge the government. They will challenge the law. They will test the law. Do you understand? I was saying that, okay, if you look at this flat thing, if it is this part of the world, they would have formed Flood Victims Association long time if it is here. For Ghana, who is thinking about that? They will say it's difficult to do, it's this, it's that. But this is where they form a long time.
I mean, see if it was here, so hard. They won't, the citizens will not be tossing things. They won't be building. They won't see that in so quiet. I'm talking about the citizens now.
We have this sort of organization. When they go to meetings, they will be informed. Don't do this. It is illegal to do this. When you do that. When it comes to time to claim insurance, you can't do it. They'll be educating the people. So if this happens once, twice, or a couple of times, the people will know. And anytime you join such an organization, because this victim association would have fought the government to get compensation.
But Abe, who formed these associations now?
The people are affected.
Okay,
No,
so
the people are affected, but in our part of the world, it's not in our psyche to do that. We know forming this sort of things. Yeah, we know forming this sort of things. Hold on, Sam. Let me laugh. In our part of the world, forming this type of things, people will start discussing. These people are book long. These people are opportunists. That is what they will say. You understand? You people, everything book long. And people, those who are telling that who see are the best, you better will come and challenge us.
But you see, so trying to form this thing based on what people say, no, until you won't even try to do it.
Yeah, but
that's what you're telling me.
Culture we've created for ourselves.
Abi, you see,
more people are feminists don't mean for me side now. It is also okay be because you give up easily. But when you can't no matter how difficult it is, and I say how hard you challenge them, you know, they'll still push it through somehow, some way. But what make you watch this into so you too know why even try it? So you know you can't.
They talk this Abe way they talk. You want to go and chop people's money.
So you form up your mind. So you're not even gonna try it. What's the difference between you and?
Yes, I know. Also, on said anyway. We it's a nipa soup, right?
We confused now.
We always want to find a way to run away from responsibility. It be now okay. Oh, people will say this, people will say that. Now, if you want to, if you want to do something that you have a strong belief in, let's say you want to listen to the opinion of other people, I tell you, you won't even start it.
Exactly.
You won't even start it. If I were to listen to wait. If I were to listen to, I'll just use this case as a typical example. If I were to listen to the opinions of people on the radio here and there, there's no point in me even sitting here. I'm telling you this.
Yeah,
I know.
Yes. But you see, I have that conviction within me. And the reason I have that conviction, it comes from diverse angles. You see, I don't know if I was talking to board chairman, say, when I am dealing with someone at home, I'm dealing with that person on the grounds to say there is something deep-seated in that person. Now, that which is deep-seated in that person may have been buried within that person because of the places that they've been, the circumstances that they've been through, the challenges that they've been through, among other things. That is why that good thing now, it looks buried. But my quest, and it's irrespective of whatever the case may be, figure out with all possible wisdom my life will run through me, how I'll be able to resurrect that good that is in you. Because each and every one of us, we came of life, we came with the beauty of life as well. But the places that we've been to, the challenges that we faced and how we managed those challenges, the setbacks that we faced, the environment that we were brought up in, and among other things, now that beauty now we came with, I am buried. Now, armed with this, when I am dealing with you, I just want to figure out how we will be able to resurrect that good that life came into its own expression as you. Enti semema bibia bu mabamu a Abi any asani enka nyina nka dum radio you kra da ke nyina be kwa akoda.
Yeah, but Somali, you see, our part of the world.
You see, you are still not getting the point.
You still on the excuse. You still on the excuse.
He seemed not to. No.
Our part of the world. That is the world.
If you say no.
Support this platform, cry and see the type of people we are.
You see.
Just because because they would see be trying to know you
Sam, there was one Nigerian. There was one Nigerian who said
very easily.
No. There was one Nigerian who said when God was creating the world, he put a lot of good things at one place to the extent that the angels were worried. So they asked God, God, why are you putting so many good things at one place? And God told them, you wait and see the type of people I'm going to put there.
My friend, forget yes, that person said, my friend, it doesn't work. You see,
the good things will be there and they will be spoiling.
You always want a narrative that will support whatever that you want to say, right?
But it's not a narrative, it's a fact.
What is a fact? So you want to tell me, say, life was not wise in giving that distribution. Say to Africa. No, life is not wise to have put you in Africa. Is that what you want to tell us?
Papa, the evidence is there.
What evidence?
This guy.
Hey,
the way I be man of Bamu Buni the Nyash did I'm on Nyash that. No, I be Busadia on Nyash that.
The evidence is obvious now, isn't it?
You see, I was having a private conversation with Patron, and he's here, and I think this one we can share it. And then he said something. It's a philosophy that I love so much. Or say now it was talking about, say, if you say you are patient, how would we know that you are patient? How would we know? Abi, if you say you are patient, how would we know that you are patient?
It's what I would do, which will show.
If you say you are patient, how would we know that you are patient?
Yeah, by you people observing me in so many ways.
Okay, I'll make it very simple. I'll make it very simple. So yeah, but also
give you the way I understand it.
We are patient. The way we will know, say we are patient, and they say when we be show when someone steps on your foot, someone gets upset. That is when we will know. So you're patient.
No. Baba Smiley, you are looking at patience from one dimension.
No. Okay, fine. You can say I'm looking at it from one dimension. Okay. So for us to know that you are patient, it will be seen in how you express yourself in moments where patient. No. Let me finish. Abba, why are you taking me? Let me finish. Abba. If you say you are patient, it will be seen how you respond or you react when patience is needed. Maybe what?
Exactly. So not necessarily. You are using one dimension, anger, or maybe
fine. You can say anger, but I'm making it general. Your patience will be seen when patience is demanded of you. Maybe what? Yes, sir.
Let me give you one instance. When I used to work for the UN, my boss used to be Egyptian, Fauzi. And I used to drink tea from Austria, from Vienna, because I lived there. So I let my friends buy for me. So one day, Mr. Fauzi came to our kitchen to see me preparing the tea. The man asked me, "Oh, so this is the tea you've been drinking, and it makes you so calm like that?" I laughed and I said, "Yes." You see, the reason why I laughed and say I didn't laugh loudly so that you know, but in me, I started laughing and I said, "Oh yeah, I mean, I tried to be," but I know that within me, I'm not calm. But that is how he observed me. Do you understand? So if you come from the dimension you are coming, so if somebody, of course, if somebody provoke me, the person will know that I'm not I'm not as he was saying. But on the face of it, yes, I am. So when you take one dimension, you will not get the true picture.
Okay, now if you say you are patient, how can we test your patience?
By observing me in different angles.
Sam.
You understand? Papa, somebody, if somebody is patient, it could happen that the person will not even rush to make decisions. It may not be a good thing, but the person may be cautious. You understand? The person may not react to things quickly. So many factors go into concluding that this guy is very patient.
Okay, it's observing by observing you, maybe.
Yeah,
observing you under what circumstances?
Different, maybe when the person is in trouble, or maybe something befalls the person, or some people can be very calm even in taking serious decisions. Things that so people will rush and know that person can be calm because the person may be thinking about different ramifications and so on. You understand? So there are so many dimensions you can use to measure the patience or the calmness of somebody. Well, obviously, if somebody is provoking me and step on my toe, you expect me because I'm calm, is you step on toe and go. Hey, well, it doesn't work like that too. It doesn't work like that. But Pasquale, look, I have in front of me. I mean, this is not something. These people are dealing with environmental thing. They are talking about climate change projects, electric vehicle charging points, energy efficiency, tourism, and so many things. But Pasquale, today I saw something. Taku. I think I posted it. But Pasquale, we don't take our lives serious. One guy went to Kakum and they told him he's a black guy. I think he's a Ghanaian or so. They said we're not allowing camera because he's holding some camera they don't allow. Meanwhile, the same place they are stopping him from using camera, Oyibo are going there with camera. And what came me cry, if you look at the surroundings, the entrance of Kakum, and the reception, the customer service people standing there. There's nothing. And I say, so how the way we do our things, we feel like, oh, it is Kakum. So this tourists or visitors should come. But we forget that when these people come, we are not selling only those animals in the forest to the person. The ambience, the environment, the way they will even be ushered in, the way all these things are what you are selling as a package to them. But none of them was factored. Immediately, Baba Smiley, I say, so who is the tourist minister? Do we have a tourism ministry? Baba Smiley,
all right, Abby. Right? In fact, I've enjoyed the conversation. It's giving me another perspective as
so
to
all these things when we talk about
pest control,
they have land damage, they have food safety, street light. Look, I can't.
Yo, Abby. Thank you so much. Yeah. Best about to be another time to the first answer. Yeah, you can't say it all now. To the first answer.
I'm telling you, his life. Oh, this is project.
Yeah. Just hold your peace. Yeah, best about so later. Why?
Then we talk the same.
manka ono de akosuo no na Sam wo Sam
That's it. You make a just
I have this quote in front of me here, right? I say now we were talking about we were talking about man penina. Oh yes, obisi odi asa ose na yire afri mu out of this na yire awa foforo afri mu because of this flood. And then he was watching a man penny dancing to the song Only Jesus Can Save, Only Jesus Can Say Hallelujah. Now I just chanced upon a quote na yami hu bebre. This one is from Brother Dr. Ishmael Tete. Or say God will not do for you what God has given you the power to do. God will not do for you what God has given you the power to do. Now, for quote we never etoto the flooding issue ye faces isia never boy nkomo kakra. Sam boy nkomo na wi wa pass ma patron. Wati pass ma patron. Yanko
Maybe I'm nominating my
patron, bro. Okay, all right there. Okay. I been asked to say what were you saying?
I thought Akwantufuo was there before.
Akwantufuo dropped. Okay, so we come to Akwantufuo another time. Yeah. You any Pedro Akwabo.
Yeah.
Nanka mbese me hwi wonyum no de wo se uma thumbs up nanka mbese me hwi ansa na waka so yemana
I was a poison one.
Let me poison when the dust settles no.
Oh, okay, fetch him.
Yeah, hwimra ohu.
Yeah, and I'm doing something.
And yeah, hwimra ye ba no akasa wate.
All right.
In the heat of the moment, fire in your eyes, words become arrows flying through the skies. You don't see the damage, you don't count the cost, till the night grows quiet and the love feels lost. Anger speaks loudly, wisdom steps aside, pride takes the wheel and the heart starts to slide. But every little action has a seed it will sow, and the fruit will return when the cold winds blow. When the dust settles, you must face what you've done. You can hide from the people, but not from the sun. A moment of madness can wound many years and leave your tomorrow drowning in tears. When the dust settles, truth will stand tall. The echo of your choices will answer the call. So pause before thunder, let wisdom be near, for the storm may pass, but the scars remain clear. You said, I was angry, I was not myself, but broken trust cannot sit back on the shelf. A careless word can burn like flame, and sorry cannot always remove the shame.
The storms will pass, but what we do in the storm will certainly meet you at the end. And you know, was say when the dust settles. Don't worry, the better na wasa kutibi kama. Say Petra homa nato eti meko bema bene wa eso na bema bene wa aboy nkomo kakra ansa na Petra abaletro nti bema bene wa sa otimi nka ene om YouTube ho ne nko wa om YouTube ho
Papa, my busy kakra.
why busy on? Oh, okay, I see. Na yese mo anum se mo pese Sam esa kasa enya sa abi besa kasa meboa, no problem. We come to you later.
My commentary kakra. I say net or this year yen kanti yenka to the kasa.
Na Mr. Alex, you are not quickly. Did I hear you? Unless I go to do a replay. Did I hear you the first that was on Tuesday when we were talking about the flood? Say your initial comment was, "Oh, say Ghana for na in Swafa or many there would encounter. What can be bisa me boa? What can be bisa?
Yeah, I think me can be bisa.
Okay, say Ghana for na in Swafa.
It depends on the crime that make I say me can be.
Okay, I'll go back and listen to it again and fully certain. Yeah, okay. I'll go. I'll go back and listen to it again. And you're bonus. Nane papa soon in the Sassam na and the papa soon in the
if I be was it I have one common I New Year and go more a you being common and my can't seem be a big granny and minutes and Kazani ever can.
So
Etina was there like say Adibia to Odo or more Motegana. Because I put up a can, I was no sound different. I'll be more Motegana than Sua for Neme Ameteha.
Okay, we'll here and then we'll be able to put it into perspective. You, any patron ba, it's yanko patron so, and then Emrebemwa no aba na near bonkom what it. Patron, waba dia any mute to way, said ya audio tea and you before it being aired. It's in order what you dada. Yo, patron, boy and como, and if yada, boy and como, would you need tea?
Oh, Madam Massey, which are more de kind of many, near more muties or Muyamba, one saying I'm Chobia. Yeah, but it's a one, this Abbey, a pepper, and never be so. But Yamaya Casa quiet in tea, and I say, Neman Quio, baby, a free buy. Now, me name the son and net here. And I answer you 2 quaint in Yabby who be beer, a switch and the anay limited than in tea. I don't know why. But things are not working well down where we came from. Now, say, I will be a dos idea or the nature frequenting. The fun say, at some point, we may use the Western world as a yardstick. You intimate the level no cry, and I say, you do the murder part of it in a broader society. A baby, a man among you can brand money Isaac Cassan, one teacher, Mr. Safon say. It sounds like we are backing at the wrong tree. So society, though an individual as a form of society, but every society in a thriving regional institutions. Though you may think say nipa baku and adua baku na ye quiet there. But say ina can bo mu a boa change individual sentiments and appreciations. And Sakurana Kwesiko Kode Saka Bimamenke be demonstration of craziness Ibasha Yakun. No Yanankasa was system of governance. System of governance. When you say Nipa Yina Gina Yape. Nipa Yina entmin to draw. Nipa Yina entmin to Yadwa. So there's going to be divergent of ideas, opinions, and options. In the entire good. And now, the quoni now, mu ye, the omo count cry, near the BBS was a winny and vessel there. It be a mra, it be a customs, it be a tradition, it be a culture. Within this, near you will be a siano. Until the paconani the rallying point. So, okay, can we say why it will be a deposit in him?
Oh, Petron, for some reasons, why they are not saying mute? If it is not someone who has been on your line, yeah, any mute, and then we can continue beautifully. For some reason, we may have lost Patron. Abe Utimenka, Patron Aba. Okay, so it should be okay. All right, Patron. Twaso.
Yeah. And see, you will be a children or from one more near the Aquacugunanim. Inti your system na near him for your bushing penning for. Obia won a rule will play wo. And son over individuals say away a rule a play wo. But I said money be a canon there. We are backing at the wrong tree. Or your individual. So as you, Papa Smiley, so as me, Patron, as everybody else. Yen timinya sa de ani bio nti na the institutions SCC ho. Near the bylaws account that the people individuals manning these institutions, and say control these bylaws for the betterment of society. But when these individuals compromises the bylaws, the whole society will suffer. But meanwhile, yamfa bibian share abensa to control or to safeguard and also best supervise the bylaws. Abeni di and say obetuane tight, obetuane the taxes. Na embrana ye de obedi so when this wa ye wonipa de si was say obe make sure say Abe has to be put in his place. Now say oye ni ambo ho so a society even can go to the extent of say ye bekun and I be pam of society no. It when people begin to compromise with the nearby issue for the greater goodness of people, the whole society will fall into pieces. That's exactly where we find ourselves. That's exactly where we find ourselves. Other than that, then the Kamunya say about Waba. Kamunya say about Wada. And I mean, I'm yet animal kingdom. I mean, the survivor with the fittest. So society need the back say there could be even a contentious elections. But the end of the day, I say will be winning, will be losing. Not the well losing, to me say me lose. Better luck next time. In which master wakumamu, no one will for the next 4 or 8 years. A yes, our opposition member no, and an individual no was said there. That is what said there no. In this 1 year near to a berry now. When you pick up arms, you are hurting the society because the society is not carved in that manner. It's every society be at the lay down procedures, the lay down bylaws, in the person of the society will come to a just a better. It may not be an instant. Say upheavals a man for close to a cruise, where we say be a youth or more nade. For example, South Africa, they are causing say the leaders, the bylaws, the lay down procedures, the culture, it be into consideration. Into atitia pansa. More for more, if feel the pain. They are using unorthodox way to solve a problem that should have solved years back. So Sabe, or the Naniama Ghana, the car Ghana, near 20,000 Ghana cities. Never to a trip from one. Abe I bone. Abe sini dan. Now say ya year marking for Ramsey. Na abe koto anriano aboa de koguo no failure. Abe has to be held responsible. So, I see and two rengu ha. Abe a two regu. The port office no huno me huno. My complain. Then the port office one fail sir obe putu ave into his right place. Abe ni say any port office so ina no omo cause damage to the society. But as at now I'm making me, I don't have that idea or that reason to believe, say, I'll be a sabotage. I'll be a sabotage a system. Obit my cannibus asem, will be a medium be obenya. Bit much energy. But it remains his opinion. That's it. That's it. Wow. It's in the Papa Smiley. I don't know, say, be a war questions be concerning what I've said. So far, no, I had a best.
Okay, all right then. My question, me de Bob, well, once I'm the question that I'll put to you, and I say, what I will say, in one question, right?
Yeah.
What is responsible voting?
Responsible voting, and they say, because I didn't continue your trouble. Your trouble say, be ye candy for no abaye or minor yet no society no abaye ni ye. It is the amount of options no. Bakum yenumi ensa. Now, nipan. Why you responsible? What you should dear say into a wobble, na brabo be a wobble before. Work choosing so mbedi him. But unfortunately, your system a binary. The devil and the deep blue sea. Well, it is what I say I want to cry. No, I know I acquire poison voting. Even the ant no crowd when vote to cry, eventually they affect you. See, when you are being given these binary choices, it doesn't help. The system is not even responsible enough for a responsible voting. About my what am I saying?
Who didn't yet see also?
Yeah, the system is not responsible enough for a responsible voting. Me the who example. About somebody say me Ghana. I will not even waste my time to go and queue and vote. Come what made the circumstances. Wow. Muhammad or your president, but then next 4 years on your president. But me share omo ye lazy omo boots from both corners. Meka kwatena beach kura. I wouldn't even venture to go to the voting booth to waste that time. Because obi anyone abrabo ne nsem keka ni BBI to me actually me say it is even worth wasting that one day to go and vote for them. And people vote for their interests. A man for vote to the part of the world where we come from. A man for vote to not because of say you vote to ma nipa no woban or ba besie society na ma ye now. No. They vote where I'm a tribal member. They vote where I'm a party member. They vote where you say. They vote on parochial interest. Not the general interest of the society. No. Not the general interest of the society. To be because the Kufuado, name Muhammad, I devil, so I'm choosing the lesser evil. Come on. The lesser evil, still an evil. Well, and to see a bit show that this day, a bit show, Bibi Kakrache woman, they will continue to take us for granted. They will continue to take us for granted. Omono, Omo work up, that is their livelihood. Wako school, why lawyer, until I no kwashe parliament on no odidi eba na omo emolument they team together. You don't see say MPP na NDC omo kun emolument ho da. No, we're increasing no from 30,000 100% try the equal 60,000 a month. No waje no kwakodi. To hell with you. If you say omo who say more afraid more of the school going age kwa ho elton cho beta no me PK no me doc chains no me they see them. Omo SUV na yen yatama wo mo no SUV na abofra ne gina kwa no ho no na de a wo ton no emu 36% yes sales tax no a ye de atama wo na aye ni tainted na blue light bobo ho no odu anu we roll up to ba mo koma de wa so de the 4 days no okakoto kosua ana chibo ana fly rice de ababet ade ababe ma he no wato t-shirt ba kwaka no wato abama. It's demonstration of craziness, a lunacy, for want of a better word. Now, we will come to a halt one day. We've not gotten there yet. Still, an Ghana for a dream be say be yen so many be nipa dodo na but dodo no aso na omo adwen e free. Sa democracy aye practicing we say be yen dodo no aso adwen e free ho. Yes, and Catraria, you ne ho, it ata so wo she camouflage. Wo ba ye na yato abama ye president democratically. No no oba no onya applause o chen. Nipa no ayen ya kwasan la yato abade ma am. Tise bibia anka wadwen a, esi wonim sire mu a ya hwenzongo. Apasmale me de besia.
Yo, Patron.
I just say, I just say, insulted us.
Patron, yebe da wase.
Abe me no ke.
Patron, ana motene kano wabo nchiremu what is responsible voting. I love his explanation. My Abi, what his views are also on what is responsible voting. Abi, udien yeti, boy nkomo. Abi
Yeah, Baba Smiley. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Yanko.
Abini why is on? You don't want.
And like also on your ready. Also, why busy? Why
okay,
less busy? However, why?
Yeah. Yeah, but Baba Smiley, I don't think there is any country in this world who practice what you are describing as responsible voting. The only thing is, and that is the task facing us, that unfortunately some of the institutions which are supposed to ensure that thing happen are themselves clueless. One of them is the NCCE. The other is the EC. Do you understand? In the sense that you can't force anybody to vote responsibly. All what we need to do is to enlighten the majority of the voters. Like Kufuor said, Shawa Sitram Nafa Tuaba or something. If we can find a way to propagate that message, do you understand? We go to the villages everywhere and enlighten the people. Do you understand? Enlighten the people. They don't need to go far. We can pinpoint their surroundings alone to enlighten them that you are in this village. You drink water with animals. Whilst the person who claimed to be your MP, or even the person who claimed to be your DCE, doesn't even drink the water from the well. Do you understand? Your children are going to school. Look at the classroom they are sitting under. And look at your MP. Your MP has sent his children outside. I mean, there are so many instances we can point for our people. At least, if 10 people listen, you'll be able to convince maybe 2 or 3. So that next time they vote wisely. There's a lot of work to be done on this. Because the reason why, Papa Smile, if you profile these MAGA people, most of them, they are not voting responsibly. Do you understand? When we think, oh, a country like America or something, no! They formed their opinion already, and their opinion was only liking for one person. Whatever he does, they don't care. And these are, some of them can read and write, but they don't care. But in that part of the world, to a large extent, it's lack of enlightenment. I won't say illiteracy, because in our part of the world, we have literate people who are worse. I don't want to use worse now, who are worse than people who are not. But we have to make the people aware of their circumstance. That we are not voting for Mr. A or Mr. B or Mrs. A or B because he's the most beautiful, he's this. No! We have to enlighten our people. And when these things go on, if you are able to change the mindset of the people, enlighten them, maybe 30% or 40%, like it happened the last time in Ashanti region. These are some of the things that we should emphasize on and improve upon. And when we do that, these politicians who lie, who abuse people, they abuse the intelligence of the people, will sit upright. But Smiley, whenever I listen and hear any politician or even commentator describe Ghanaians as the good people of Ghana, I find it very, very insulting. It's very patronizing to describe Ghanaians good people of Ghana. I know good people. It's so, I just get annoyed. It's so, anytime I'll see somewhere and somebody uses that expression, it will not end well. Because what criteria did the person use to describe the people as good? Is it because they are shortchanging us and we are still voting for them? Or, I mean, good? What does it mean? So, Baba Smiley, I think to be able to get broader number of people who can vote responsibly, there's a lot of education we need to. You understand? If we allow it to develop evolutionary, it's going to take very, very long time. It's not in our lifetime. So that is the work I think adult education or civic education or something. Unfortunately, I don't think the NCC is supposed to do, but I don't think we have any institution or we have any NGO who is doing that. Normally, if we have very moral politicians, if we have very honest politicians, if our politicians are not selfish, they should even be helping maybe NGOs or something who are trying to bring the people up to that level. So that when you form an NGO, you should be able to apply for, let's say, grants for maybe NCCE or any of these, because the work they are doing is supplementing what they are doing. But this is Ghana, they will not give you. Say, hey, these people, they are MPP people. These people, they are NDC people. So they will not give you. Meanwhile, the NCC people too, they are not doing it. If they are doing it at all, it's not enough. So we need other organizations to support them to do that. Because at the end of the day, it is the whole country which benefits. But our politicians, they want the people to be foolish so that they gain from it. We have people who are supposed to know better. They live in this part of the world, but they are hooked. They are so intoxicated by these political parties that they can't think the other way around. You understand? People live in this part of the world who have seen nice things, who have seen how things are done. But they say, no, Ghana is different from here. That's their excuse. That's their reason. You can't compare Ghana to here. You can't compare Oyibo to, come on. So to them, no, because you can't compare the way we think is different from Oyibo, so Oyibo should continue. It's unfortunate that these people don't even know how to embrace best practice to their part of the world. To them, no, we can't think like that. So give it to NDC, give it to MPP. And they can tell us that only two parties in Ghana, whether you like it or not, only two parties. I don't know. So if we want to increase the level of responsibility of the citizens as far as voting is concerned, that is the work we need to do. You understand? That is the work we need to do. But I feel it could be easy, but then when it comes to funding and things, that is where they attach or apply political affiliation to it. You may not necessarily be political, but somebody like me, if I go and form that thing, they say, oh, Abe is MPP. Those who don't know me, they say Abe is NDC. MPP people will say Abe is NDC. But Basmali, I like that thing when the people are so confused. You understand? They are confused because they want to decide for you. I don't care. You can pitch me to anywhere you want to. I don't care because I'm not speaking for you and I will not speak for you. I will not speak for your Bawumia because I see Bawumia as a comedian. I will not speak for Mama because I see Mama as not being a leader. He's not exuding, he's not showing the quality of leadership we need. So you can pitch me to anywhere I don't care. You understand? Because some of us we see me, I don't see Bawumia as better than me. I don't see Mama as better than me. As far as leadership or managerial processes are concerned, I don't see it that way. But those who don't know or have no clue what the whole thing is about, to them, hey, they are sacrosanct. So I will not. They can swim in their ignorance. I don't care.
Okay, all right then. Eti Abi, where should your energy go? Who say who almost all your leaders? Yes, sir.
No.
However, some people see them as leaders, and that is why they go vote for them. Yes, sir.
But Papa Smiley, you see, it depends on those people voting for them.
The simple way. Yes, sir, it depends on them. Some people who see them as voter leaders, no, they go out there to vote for them. Maybe why? Because they make those they make those people, or they give the people, those people now who so almost all your leaders now the power to lead. And I just it here.
Yeah, to them they don't have any choice. You understand?
Covering for them again. Oh, all right then, Sam.
No.
1 second, Sam. Maybe I'm running away into my miniature. Come on, now I'm on to us. Why? And here, Sam, ne patron. Major Chram or any champo, any Bema Benewa or Hontino, whichever way you want to carry on, it's over to you. Out of work can later on, so you can just look after them. And I'll be to also patron Sam ever sure. Why?
Yeah, Papa Smiley, in fact, when we cover for them. That we should, whatever the case is, we should see them as leaders. You understand? Unfortunately, that's the only choice we have. Look at UK here. What happened? This guy is leading you, but the majority of the people and his party people feel, no, this is the wrong person. And they are not hiding it too. They've told him and they've just kicked him out. Our part, hey, once you selected him, once he's a leader, whether you like it or not, he's a leader. You can't criticize him. Whether he's performing, underperforming, no. Once they've elected him, there he's a leader. Whether you like it or not, he's a leader. Meanwhile, all this man has done, he lied all of us to power. They will agree that Akwantufuo lied when he said one dam, one this, one that. But they don't want to accept that this one to lie. That's by saying he was coming to reset Ghana. He was coming to 24. No, they don't accept it. That one there is no lie. Then they will use some unnecessary statistics. Like I just was saying earlier, if your family has died, what has got exchange rate? What benefit do you get from improved exchange rate? As we speak now, your child, your family is in the casket, taking him. Then you are also advancing exchange rate as come on. I just say take or why he is let why he come and speak. Akunta.
Yeah.
Yeah, over to you, my friend.
Yo, me chenu anu nyina. Kanaka me tiao. Kanaka we. Bibi aboko die. Bibi aboko die.
Yeah, we are waiting for your feedback.
Yo. Say oh, Baba Oluwa, say, Baba.
Hey, Akuta, we've converted you to Yoruba man now.
Jama. Akunta. Yeah, and then you say, and then. Wonders. And then Ghana. And then Ghana. Ebe ye de china lunsia no pa. No jambo. Yamo boni wie no. Na Ghana asaye de enam say. Yen timi fa arewo enante sede akunta wotu a wokekai ene ye mindset ne ye ni ba bi ko ya dwini nyina pem. Ye tuo sesi ye kono esiwo no sesi no kono apem ade de ebi ni kono mu eti ye mpa ye nyina ne se ye boys no omo fa ni je kakra bi emfa mre kuro no na sa areho bebe ba ya adoso ye a ema areho a ye ntini ye hu ye ho ano no sa areho no at least no pressure no emra fon kakra eti mi de me mpa ya ne se enenwumrei Ghana nyankopon wo meboa yen na yentimi sire kakra na easy the pain that disaster we see na ano hye akonta me see ano hye se ya setiri ese ne anka ne saa ne ka se bia ye se o enye we say no ebe ye edinipa bi ko akire 15 years back said you wait a didn't be quickly. I want her cry on which we say no one else will be able to men make catch the walk. The SCA a bit number said it should be 8 million no one else or no one else will be able to the SCA a man and crabby education a poor no and crabby schools for more chrono, South schools for which we could be. Sad DSCA a money baby so be a collapse. And then dear and ya dear dead. Enye de enye MCC aslam no kase ya benu kase sesi ensu na semuna ye kase sesi akonta mesi ensu na semuna just imagine say baby a year flooded no and sweet bab ade babeti am nsuo start to biem ama baby a flood and new areas asaba beka ho akunta ye koya na se bai de bia me kase politicians see o ma hwe you o ma mo you o ma hwe you wa men kanisa ma men kanisa wo ye dia dia hye won sa munyina mo ama no ne se dia dia hye won sa na ade no ho to chema enya wo ne fo ne question wo se dia dia hye won sa amano no mo munyima no so wo adwuma ne dia dia hye won sa na ade no ho to chema enya wo ne fo question wo enya wo ne kasa ade na nyi ye wo ne blame wo na if you cry and say what's your punish what you punish you unless you more face certain consequences and you and you because oh Debbie and your workers no and your workers no and your workers no you say and the workers no is master who are a leader you be flow oh and you're gonna for to buy massa that you gonna force to buy no there was a leader there have been leaders. I have voted for over 30 something years today. We keep saying, these two political parties, no, people always fight that man when he says that. Or can't have somebody pay. Now, don't start political parties here. They don't get nothing from these two political parties. They just argue for them. They gain nothing from them. Say, over support the political party. Say, over support the political party where people argue for these two political parties. No. Now these parties come into governance. I didn't want to feel Kumako on it. I didn't want to feel Kumako on it. What is your basis? Say what time and now who argue for these two people? Only film. Your mouth be a film. But for you, says how two political parties for more the pound feel Kumo and Modoko on it. Sir, you are still defending one who will say Chrono say one with the Muyin. Mananya to home for one in the day. It's a Mujama Yenu with the Yankasa. Yes, Mujama Yenu with the Yankasa. Because when you keep defending these two people, and actually a tiani because did a did animal bar moyo, Namu Tim Namu Kikadia, Mumukadi, I a home for one in the day. Say, me, I'm supporting the power we say. No, I'm supporting Sandy power we say. Now, in terms of governance, we are bar, but them will be ano. Sebi did you mudia and ya was a bubble school me bahabi defending baby papa na ye woman. Now what made ye woman? Now what ensure and baby. Now would defend the upon of you come on the ya. I'm no winner she free more. I'm no Bustafo no Bustafo no Tikumu animal. They tell you say and no ma say is no missing factor and ye per year. Not still. A bit me more thing. It me fair platform where they should defend it. And blood, you will be a walk me because I tell it. And you may be what you actually. But yes, you cut to football to a good Kabukrano. We a parent to come on my which is when need to do baby and I yard to train. And yes, I'm Katua. Ye come as a yanka. Ye come see ye can see ye. Ye best say bet yes ye. Because you got to my tea. Ye to Mutu, Koyamako to if you give one yes, in the crow. Now what you need to our now what you need to our cat. We need to calculate me born and send a buying a quacker cause at the moment. I bet you I don't know an advantage. Oh my show on now what you be a state talk and what you need to our cat. A couple so quick show you poof with a my so ya queen now with taxi in a young crime what you say now after be out to community at Timono and don't go out to say the way you did me. Any parts the Google Honomo, and in the were hospitals and kitchen check compensation more with GP said the system is working. They started from somewhere. They got leaders who think about the nation and the citizens. They I check no said something almost a crow money and cry a woman. Now if you cry, one more better to be really and cry a usage of entering hospital or and so I have a school on cry school someone in the cook school who schools are who cook now but when you need to know who could tell me say a couple of boys to use school any papa to oh go with him walk when you know about how I was saying now but to get a near force to say I did say what you come and never be TV station. Me was say master. Me call down. Me be or no penny bema or penny because we need be no. Can who send the mat and from befa. Can who send credit di aban any baby I did see many baby ye uncle focus seek shelter. Ye kase ye be myself. Me yanti be about there. I do be baba catch me meeting. Bibi any one sa enti say wo free kro na wo man na bibi say etwa ayana ubisa say eh na ka me mo da me busa me mo dia ka me busa me come on na go say eh say no wo family member be are affected say wo na wo ho no mo na so obo na e bia wan kasa kra ho na wo no onyina so kra nyina yie enti no wo be flow ama kakra na dia to wo no you will have the year kakra dia to wo no uko ponye kakra asa dia koma no efo wa manoni o unya nyina yie ba bia wo firi so nyina yie na wo so de wo so mo ni bri na wo ka emma wo no mu di ya to ba ma wo no mu twamon tro no mu pese mu pese mo de ntro ye no kore no me temase me say na take it strong decision no me check ma take it strong decision adia ya nyina hu say emwoye no aye keep defend akotena wo ka bibi ekro no aye timo no me say me timi say papa ne busa question a ekro no adwene di da nipa do na tim about 90% of ekro no aye tim nipa ede nipa tim no me timi say di adwom na atio say di anwo akoko bi na di atio say ye mpese ye badwini o say ye mpe ye di o ye di so bi nko ye yini ka so kokko di eduro ye di so bi mo no hoden enye dwumaden e in the small corner no one timi peja na wo no na adwene adadwuna ya adwongo no e meka so wono no okoji sikaduro adey na hia duro de se bi ni wo wono okoji sikaduro so je o hia duro e na aditimu sa okoji sikaduro de okoji hia duro ade okoji sikaduro woni ne che wan kompre nkopa bie seska otuma pre okoji sikaduro dia wo so kompre nkopa sikaduro ni bi na wo ko kanse wo je bebi na wo kan mi wo so de obi di credit so adwene ekuna kwa ekuru bi se ye peyeti ye so bia be ye and obia be se ebe kosoro and ye yanka say individual we don't fight for good in our lives me I not something ye ni papa ye ku ye ni papa ni ye mpa de papa ma ye ho ye di em sanko for me no two political parties we say for over 30 years adi we enye ye ni gani we say adi we nye and so still eti akunta me de wo ka chem say ye die sa suman ni die ebe ma ya ka chida che so asem chi na akunta sa suman we ye kura ni die ebe ma ya ka chida che enti na kwakwa ye sa no wonye tu ye gana ni wonye tu kwan say pe te wo fiefo nyina ni so ye wie akunta enti mumu say ni akokọ ye akokoma asudie ababesi muso ababoto muso ama asudie kese ahotse se wo wan kasa wo tu kwan kran wontimi nni ho esene obi ote because wo no woni se bra wa buchi enti bra de dia na bra no niska wona kan so woni bra wo bre how many hours wo yin within a week na wo tia no na wo mpire se aban no ye betu ne free so na wo susu medi yie na de bia mani me koto wo mo ma no ne susu se amano ne fo re famra e na amano ne fo so muka e ma gana fo hunu se look the yet is in the hunu ni die e wo say ne come together ni two sanko for free so wo mo susu na say defend this idea we say it to be menti mo ase aya menti me ho ase menti mo susu da menti mo ase tu kwan na ko hwe brand fa bro akontum we ye be ma kura na wutumi se wonam kum me kan be kan platform bi so say emre bi mi nam na wo by pa na we do baby mi nam bi say eh bi mu se me nam kasi eh as me be ma kura ira me fit me force have eh na we mum ye hwe na ye nye Kuwait se de baby ye nipa ye ndetutu kudu no eh here da be na Dubai ba ya Dubai akwa SCC da be na Dubai ba na Dubai kama say and so some politicians we say no more tete so ɛna Dubai ba na Dubai na enye ɔmo tete so ɛna na Dubai na enye ɛna obi a wɔdwene mo padɔ sɛ Dubai for mmerante ne babawa dodo sɛ ne nam America ɛne United Kingdom ne Germany ne ɔmo pɛ adwuma yɔ nipa dodo sɛ ɔmo nyɛ nipa te sɛ a na de yɛ ntumi yɛ die because it mean come bom and dwene sɛ ɛwɔ yeah Akunta
Yeah, I'm here.
Entino yɛ die Akunta sɛ papa busa question bi a nuko yɛ mi sɛ na hwɛ yɛn kurase yɛn kurase bi ukura kurase bi na ra ho kura wontum sɛ nipa tutu nipa ni die bi papa bi wɔ hɔ no wotuma kanya sasɛm amati sɛ political party bi kura ba no ɔbɛ campaign a ɔbɛ put in certain questions towards the political party ɔmo cast ne pajeros no ne Akunta mesa ba sisi ɔdo mobi nkasa mesa ba sisi mobi nkasa obi abaham mesa ba
Okay. Yeah, so Sam, are you taking over or I just say? Yeah, so I just are you on? Sam.
Oh, Pastor, go ahead.
Yeah, Benny, why you want to talk or let me go?
Yeah, I there now, Walker. Okay.
Look, my point is this. We Ghanaians, we have to make it in such a way that anybody who occupies that leadership role, if he doesn't deliver, we should pursue him or her to resign. Do you understand? At the moment, it is unheard of in our path, but that is the path we should go. When you come 1 year or whatever, you feel that this job I thought is you have to run away yourself. Until we hold them to account to this level, they will keep riding. Look at Baumia, he's making comedy around. You understand? He will come and make comedy because Mama is also doing the same thing. Because we, the people, don't hold them to account. We don't hold them to account because we are divided. You understand? Some people are willing to sacrifice their lives because someone is a leader. He has not seen the person before. The person is not giving him or her money. But the fact that it is Akwantufuo, I love him. It is Mama. Hey. But when this person is killing your people, his negligence is killing people. Me, I wish we reach a point where, fine, you can come as a leader, but if you're not delivering, you have to run away yourself. We are looking forward to the days for personal reasons, I resign, like what happens here. For personal reasons. It's not personal. They've been forced to go. That is where we have to reach. So that when you are going to occupy the leadership role, you know that what I'm going into, can I do it? It's not easy. Because the people will hold me to account. But at the moment, we are not holding them to account. They've got a field day. I don't think any sane world, especially in this part of the world, they will see vice president and president dancing to Christian songs. In this part of the world, it will not happen. When people are dying, you are singing praises. You are the only people who want to go to heaven.
Now,
Then
I
you
mean, so I saw a dancing competition. I had to go here.
And you, and you know,
so
hey, and you know, Miss, and you know,
Okay, Sajana, I mean, who the okay.
and you know, a chrono, me see your friend Ghana in Fimono. Be a social Yanko Podi and Diashi Mono. Be a social Yanko Podi and Diashi Mua. Ayana said you with me film because I just think a crew also get a dead two I say, I told, I said, I said, I could take us and be say, Ghana is a what is a free country or Ghanaians or also on TSC. Well, say if they say that to us, they say to me, no, they could take it tells me say it's like we are so stupid. Oh, it tells me say we are so stupid. Just you not getting media. And can the politicians I could be no company say you sweat at me. Because one in the missing master I didn't know what's in the part. You know,
it's serious. It's serious. You know, those people who read politics.
I didn't tell you about baby. Yes, we are blank here because school. Oh, Papa, no, mammy, when you said, what can I go say? Oh, let me say, you said, stop about the class, who also practice the cushion. What to me, this can go Jimmy da. What for the baby Pierre? I didn't hear better. Now, what is a Papa, no, mammy? Now, also, when you're not so baby. Now, over to coin. Now, when you're not, you never say go slow. What's a worry? Not just a woman, no. What did the dear to this? No politicians, Jimia. What's about to on? What's about to wine? Why now? What's about to
Akunta, your leader is thinking of how he go to heaven. Not what people are doing. He's dancing to praise God to go to heaven. You are there. We don't hold them to account, so they take us for granted.
I did Bachoti, the Pacho. I did Baku, Mammy, free and Kuma Paya, Debaku. I did Baku, Sam Namentiasi. I did Baku, oh, you do my share of the free Quay 2022. No showing you on fear swap. No, what is a brown man? I could the same level. And I say, I can see another years our Britanno. Say, I'm in the middle of what was some Croatian, one more ding. The state mom say, I didn't tell myself somewhere. And be on my own. And then they will for you. Because who say, some of we say no, woman, you need to level say, woman, be young, what trouble no one. The young don't fear swamp. Not that they won't know struggle, no, I won't benefit more. I won't benefit more. I be saying, say, yeah, baby, no, at least no, need to be a young. Now, remember, no one was no minister, let me. And to be by here, you do something we see. Still, baby, I'm doing not some politicians who say, no more teacher, but you no more support on my about you. Mushani, my country, Mushani. Yen Timmy Trassi. Akwantufuo is saying to me, what you 40 years, sir. Saying, next the world will see the decision in the world will carry even 40 years, 35, 40 years ago. From 30 years, she had they carry themselves and say, we are discussing with them. See how the level of their thinking. She see this. She over 35 years old, come across as no Jesus. Want to me, not you need to be in a and yet, deficiency in Tosia, Shabo Mukoboy, Matinabo 85th minute. Maintain your yet that you won't find your hope. You do need us. You do need us. But now you will be my calculator who say, Yen Pese, Yemi, you take a bold decision. Wait now, Congressman who say, we are so relaxed. We are so damn relaxed, say, we don't want to challenge ourselves to do things. Anytime me go to me, I came on control to tell you people say me to party, some political party will say that we need to.
Akunta, can you name one ministry in Ghana which is performing very well?
Akunta, mami can't you? Me cause as no say ministry be here. Me wants to be a nation. From the president to the last person in government, you know. Per the way Ghana for the situation is see all government to the current one any situation these people they will never be able to solve the big better. They will never be now somebody to come and fight and why and a bit of Udeka. Me challenge Udeka. Then you go one no trouble with those who but someone. And the world be taking decision said you know why they can look. Opa be castle open it better. Yeni wo me kan ye wo se opa memfa
why who this year on better who this year on better who the bunkam enya ko mo bi ama asase asu kama kokotena uko agos won tinya make sure say de wo de kroni ja no no wo be ni ye na wo ye mo se mo bia wo be say look ade wo ye no me that na wo say no wo gusu wo so say me that etinu ade mo hwe mo se na mo mi mo ni ma ka che wo no mo gusu kanfo mo anyoma wo ye na ade ba beka to mu bi ofotum ekoye that mo o ma nya sa chance ni mo no be see dan wie ye no last over platform we can say dia abana ye no be ye bibia man so be guni fie o se no kekam no awado wa tu no salet ye upo be bibia wuti o gan biara no e betimi atu be biara etie hwe ni netimi kambom ni yentimi hunu se o man anya PMP ni NDC nkwantia. I was so happy, my spirit was so happy. Some call you to about Emma Bafro. No man from Hong Kong say, Sadly, we say, I can be rubber home, papa. This does me say, me take a decision. And you've been a dictator, mommy. Me, young Cassam home is me, and who is them. But for me, Yabama, if you're 1 month, some few weeks, these guys are going back to school and we are paying so much. Snacks and whatever books, what matter. It is someone who platform somewhere the more sometimes the table sometimes Ghana. Every pot and so to your potos be big crew with same bunker animal and that's what me call say the open the bia coca criminal spirit or break na car the bia which the bia on break so car which the bia break so can what they go say ah eti mo jam refi sa me na me to come refi mu da me to every minute bia na me say na me person my brabo me bo my brabo the bia me this idea it was a key to my life because any pa over brand no say ko brem ade the pa mo pamo bia young baby we school ni parents have bullet me ko school ko achieve something abofui wo mo ko school abotire said this so mo omini gene sa bo kro no ko na nim na Ghana had your school really and Jenny to point to go be the money say this is deficient. And the only say I watch the go ben or school so to go to US and I say Britain I say what in the name they go boy or coco ye to make a class somebody cook. The name get on the book no. Young professors nim the papa for Ghana how they could put the length in school to help. Ya power no nyina ya power bi biara ena wono makam no omudi omu scamming lifestyle no mentality no scam ye okumo no and it's affecting one knowledge no they can come back and these people that are gone they are still defending and protecting one how just to defend these people. That's the defending these people who bada who could be 10,000 year who could Oscar who to quite now book 10,000 say American dollars say now the book now see you the change you only for because physical 10,000 whatever you're called you know what to your project 1 2 3 1 2 3 labor one crown one christica labor one christica eti dia na mo besa mo bia bedwini fie na ye bapla fo ye the NPDC and massa destiny and a cage
What that and they go to catch it. And to mum you must system. Mum you must system. I want to be system. Baby, more 45, 40, 50 something, and more and to be able to system. And to be able to hit system, hit system. More to tell one. My jam my own crew is system. Yeah, I want to touch on one. Yeah, I mean, they who the piano. Sometimes I'm driving. Yankopon body ka cry nipa ba etimi twen ho kakra. I drive and I see things and I even cry in the car. Me na me catch them I cry say aden nipa ba etimi brese baby nipa da baby nipa titie eye de mi that you emre bi go hu ya boni akura aya wu no wo hu sadi we say bi da e mo kura nkama kura hu de e hu de san ko nipa we Yankopon bom say
Akunta, if you are crying and the president doesn't even care, why should you follow that person? Eh? Why should you follow that person as a leader?
people? Me Akunta me de me Charlie Akunta ya bregana for me sembebre ya bro anamu na mu brebre anamu ga mo na mu brebre Yankopon bona ukonya 2-bedroom house na say yi uko top 2-bedroom house bi na wuti tim na bia uko na wo kakra hwe wo fie ni na calculate another 20 years be sure ho odin bi wo be ho de ba kokuduo na hunu say ahodin na wo de we say buku so otime ya na wo ka so wo be fie kwa na wo ba na me ka say ha ko what set up business no what set up business ko we say no wo your present wo mu kwa wo hwe aduma no. And look what because system no have been scam system. Will be a this kind of debate nano. Yankupon bam bemua. Sika debate na mako bese yeni na no asa ko go back to zero because system ni yet. Who was watch you? And what transit system now I will say now with team go. Say ya never so near to home. Now what is life ni na why enjoy she. Why enjoy life via? Me just adi we see. Me am she kwama me kura. Em she mama. Ade. Enkufu dini penya sa, dini penya. Esu eba ni ye, and the MPP, and the way ye, and the way aja, and the way. Hey. Ade. What if you would want your FBS? Would want your FBS. But set your system with Fatiano. Set the system with Fatiano. You better do light, so light, I'm a feeling. You better boom. Set the system with Fatiano. Mister, you better do light. Yes, so light. No, what did you better cost? What the part? No, if you know what could be now. Fine, if you know. So, could know if you sanity. Mother, I'm not on we chicken and chips now. Now, Obama cake. Men can't tell me about sanity. Somebody, Mummy Shokuna, dear, Nan said, Ya Bam, who dear. Be you cross our system more. Say, family be life. I start to coach 10-15 years back. One more go school for mommy to do more. Or more bomb cranka said yeah, and commit when you better life because when education papa no. Sound co school papa no mukuni na do no say you better inside do no sound co. As another schools. Schools no. That wasn't the intent of the parents to say oh no crime because our school no. But abalisa. I didn't and I didn't. Bonnie yeah. Bonnie Ben again ni aye. Bonnie Ben. Now say my president how many ya dear. Nay ni ye car. Must mommy and car because we're president of Ghana. And so what? All life is at stake. All life no your destiny is rough. What's your destiny? Must who's had you with that. Hey. Me mean to live lifestyle. Mean to this.
Oh, I would see what I'm better. So you
master. Debbie, would you own Chamuta? Nothing in Nanny. Who can name was my former dear, sir? Who can name what? Member from my dear, sir. Yeah. Who can because Nukubo on one. Sometimes Nukubo when he pensioned in you, for even the winning, but see Yanka, Ebia, what's it? Cancer so, said the making be cancer so when you want to be cancer, no, so one. The dear way piano, when you're the one who so, no, what's much in your way. When you're down, so no, what's many way piano, won't rob a yano. Won't be true because, yeah, say, who will do HB, and no, maybe a video was such had in the video, no one, and you would take no one so because of bad management. Baby, if you know, Omanye, and so Omanye, I'm on to know ye. I'm also Kakao, what you lady, it's no corny. I'm almost at least no Uko quiet crano. At least for Subi Bafo. Dan say, Udoya in Nano, or people to myself sending Yara, sister was sending Yara, and who won't them. What purpose of the stroke? Over to a stroke, what to one stroke, a so. There's no one yare. Sana Kufu, what to not, Omunomoma, no more enjoy. A risky system. Mention ye. Say, Bassa Ghana for, or be near Fuss, try. So what try with the President Mahama, not your president there. And yet, we could join political party. And then we are 12 man war. And no interested to go to the political party, no, Obi to maybe. Now, or you stress also, at least no, Yakupo Kobia Kuman in some work. You bet what trivia. We have to keep trying. We need to keep trying. Mayban. Now, me want my ideas. But we buy, we start to see no be random for some mean. I didn't know. Tell me you got play. Now, before some you're gonna need, now before some you're gonna need. It's not me before I knew how the system operates. But people do know say, I don't even know car play. The system is different. You come in and you learn the entire system again. And you know, President Mahama, and no one and this, and no one can in the gun and in the woman thing. Or be with me back, or be learn the system, but the co-opantino, or but my young beer. These two political parties know one more class, because get you know, one way the Omanyama. And to see me a different person that we don't even respect. We don't even think so. We have to keep trying. If you don't try, how do you get a proper result? Many tests will be what can say. Whoa, Johnny Police. Maybe. So we make a say, two political parties will say, what more come to rule Ghana? Ghana is only almost 70 years. Everyone 300 years to 270 years. They kept changing. Sana. They came to a conclusion, say, every year, the democracy, 30-something years, yes, it's how to bring a political party. Every year, say, on performance is very low. Hey, maybe this year. And to them, just a kind of war, and you name the person getting the year. I will form. Sana ba conclude. You name the person the year. Said you come with the Akokai and say, when you say it's for Kurasika, when you say it's for Kurasika. Nipa be no nim stadiano. It's little nipa be me outside what they know already. And it's not we just kept in the box like that. Because Ghana you be a brain. I had the nipa 40 million. Yet me 8 million nipa apart from these two political parties no to bring a different dimension to how we do things now. But we keep selecting people from these crooks now to govern us, and we are happy with these people. And then yes, this will be better. This will be better. Yo, I could tell you because I'm here. Me, my come out here.
Yeah, I just saying, Sam, if you want to pick it. Otherwise, Akwantufuo can talk.
Yeah, more comfort at all.
Yeah, that was. I'm also waiting.
Yeah. And they offense Bogyae to Obercandia, Bibia who say social, political, whatever that Boy program. You are welcome.
Media, the American say President Mahama, South Flood we say no, and you're buy a batch, but we're not we're president right now. And so a BB made to see, and just had the idea just here to free a crowd because the very thing a coastal flood we say no, and we haven't heard anything yet to stop it. It is so to just 5 inches, 144 millimeters. Say China Cocoto 188, 240. That means the entire country is going to be submerged. It is a can be being and found how we are going to go about it. Then they don't deserve to be there. Rather than some sorry, I'm a Christosemu. One thing the president doesn't understand, and they say, Abana Tuma no. Sa asofo na ode no habo wo na won mo ye nye nyina na ejepe o masem sort as ye obia you can go to church fine you can we do kwasera unya wasora woko But the nation building has nothing to do with sorry, ni sa me das ni a year your ni sa jamborees, you know. We have to be serious as a nation. So as ya di wachi akasa sa di atem di sa anyama basa Duncan Williams wemu. You know, back in 2017, it was this same Duncan Williams. Only it was Whitaker. Omni Akwantufuo ba Atlanta, Georgia. Omu charter plane about 200 people near them flew one plane. And omu buy number resist for cathedral. At the end of the day, now Duncan Williams, we say Ghana for any brain now, you chicken out. So what I say. But one thing about Akwantufuo was not handling you guys' money. Send you no pen no. And I'm na mo twetwe mo ho. And I'm Mahama bae, mo ba masan ba wura no mu. So what I say, Mr. President, when you're careful because some of us, you know, certain things about him that we like and intia, your customer and debiano. So when you say no say every day be hu bia na o dressing, other say funeral, other say jamboree party. Beside the end me time, ubekona him fear for ye omo de na one man for ye omo. Sad they should be very, very careful. The youth one day they will revolt. So when catch the youth of today, they are not like our time. Our time they are me put money me go feed go fast my brother me these kids no are different. A different breed altogether. The more almost the more one day when they revolt against them, they will see because they be can yakano. So you came to reset the nation. You came to reset the nation. And I know this is not the time for you to go for and dance and wear white wabra obi that bontene. A man forecast a papa people lost their lives. So the best thing can use this opportunity we to raise money to support some people. No dance for what? What Nyankopon cast what we hear be free.
I just say, hello, Sam, Alex, why are we going off?
Abe, monko so my busy kakra, ore monko so metie mo.
But Safo was speaking, the whole thing went off suddenly. I just say,
Na I'm satiko. I'm the what continue.
okay, maybe somebody might have called him.
Yes, say what to make there.
Yeah, just say, yeah, we are listening.
Yes, say na me analysis kakra bi. They said the answer for can say. And this Thanksgiving could have channeled on a different course cry. I bear resemble the unfortunate incidents out to Ghanaians. Do now motive Accra and many various places I flood there. So but day in and day out, we witness our leaders missing the mark. Well, maybe be an almost no more dream otherwise. But say Thanksgiving, what are we thanking God for? Well, a piece of one JD said, at the Ranchem secret, or Hokwana say, oh, I say more. But since our money a secular state in the day, me no, Menjia Nuntum. The idea. Nipa, President no, or Nipa Bakope. There were various organs who on my buono money to a show minders. The 83 parliament. Our parliament consists of both opposition and those in government. Nti ne agye di sɛ adwene bi a ɔmbɛfa wɔ parliament hɔ no is built on consensus. Consensus is meeting each other halfway. So may not like opposition or more ideology. But when the issue is on the border, they now the arguing about who na if they ever the larger country. But for time immemorial, that's never been the case. We are called pushing agenda. To the beer. Abe okay one time be MPP ni bia no oyare da ayikwa the ambulance cover because they wanted to push e-levy. Na the vote ni so fancy
Important. Yeah, so vital.
important there. I see a cover no a free hospital on a hospital bed to come and vote. At a point you could be quite impersonate adwa safo.
And they've covered it up to now.
Yeah, they covered it up to now. Well, you are not doing the service of the masses. You're doing politics as usual. Now, though a political party never to Obama or former party, na Edigana, a Japade, ye 2 million bibi ashe monsade. But I said the interests of the entire nation, I say supersede the interests of that political party.
Exactly.
And with time
But
time,
that thing MPP people did, it's a serious thing, that no single person out of them can have integrity to say no, we can't do this.
Listen, and NDC no, Kasabria yaba to me say UK ka omudianim yes had any they will go to jail, or there could be some sanctions. But the NDC, you say, I'm so weird. Into almost a boom, my own bet me, aye, from so knowingly or unknowingly. Into no market, no so. To make catch a million no more support to die hard MPP NDC said, these guys are united in crime against the nation.
And just say, what about the speaker too? What role is he playing in this? The speaker.
Is the speaker different from those on the floor? He has been a speaker for 4 or 5 times.
He should have set up an inquiry or investigation on this.
Listen, this speaker no cry. Our speaker will cry worse than any other because on I thought they be crying and I and say or MP. I thought they be an and say or president. So from the word go, our system is flawed from the word go. Since you are pay 100%, almost 60,000 CDs a month. Into what the time say 276 MPs no. Oh. Yetria almost 16 million CDs. 16.5 million CDs every month. And your constitution should say half of the MPs from parliament. And this is 60 MPs. Be assume say between 30 and 35 MPs free parliament. Into your pay never cost kakra. The entry about $17 million. 17 million CDs a month. Who breaking it down with the current trade now? You're talking about $1.6 to $1.7 million a month. Can that nation beat me sustain it? Is it sustainable, Abi? No, also say MP for the input in our development and since 1992, since 35 years ago. Are unsustainable. Unsustainable. Besides that, parliament impo. NDC ekura the highest, not about 2/3 number. So to be no money quorum cry the year. Into use MP no as the means, the end means to sustain themselves.
They are only interested in the benefit, because when you
Yeah,
are
the
MP,
benefit, the
they give-
pedigree, the
yeah, they
stature.
give-
That's it.
yeah, they get free board
Yeah, free board,
membership.
your board
They
membership.
pay them. They pay them for those things too.
Yeah. These guys are not working for Mother Ghana like we see it any other places. They are not, no matter how which shape that which opinion you form, they are not helping us. Oh, Mitchell, they are not helping.
They have supporters who want to die for them. So there's nothing you can do.
Those supporters, some of them are not armed. They are not equipped with the information we have. I know the majority of them, some at the parties are not in chain. No more the nitty-gritty of what is going on behind the scene. They may change their mind.
Somebody who wants to die for somebody, you think he has
nobody has said that. Obi Obeka Sabiano, onye equipped with information. So
who this year? I bet what's the meaning?
Oh, now there was a phrase. I mean, a phrase, a statement pertaining to a certain.
But they keep repeating it every day.
Oh,
they keep repeating it to us every day.
Mahama can't say this. Mahama de we didn't. Oh,
you are just being nice today.
No, so running Mother Ghana is too expensive. In terms of hiring aeroplanes, more hire cheaper one. Yetumi for Ghana airplane one. They say airworthy, to their estimation, no afakwa kwesi Kenya. Now they are renting or they go New York ni si hotel. No atene numpua na
what they gave it to upon you and to use. If it's not airworthy, you give it to upon you.
Oh, you see, and they will fear by me or quite the economy. What has changed? These people don't care about us. And after this atrocities, accidents, flooded by home, it's going to set Ghana back because we are individuals in Niama. If your mind and roads are higher damaged, there are some roads, it may take more than 6 months to bring them back. They're going to impede economical activities. Are you serious? They are all going to affect economical activities on the micro level. Now, at the end of the day, it's going to affect our GDP. GDP, the money, the taxes, and everything, the expenditure that we make as individuals, it's going to affect them. And some people, they may not rise up again. All their income, their livelihood, everything has come to a crashing end. Oh, it's rather unfortunate. We could be political, but at the range now to Ghana, no, they are tough. But in Nigeria, there are people that are put into certain offices to make sure certain things works. They are not, but they are still out there taking their salaries every month. I applied for burden permit. I paid everything. It took me 10 years. 10 years. It took, after submission, it took me 10 years to get it back. It is a say at Mobisi a day in Suma. Say, it's hard to be crowd as in dry season. But assembly is equipped, is endowed with professional that has the know-how on the texture and the terrain.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is what should happen. But the people they take, they don't have idea of what you are talking.
Because they take them on
political. Exactly. And just as you see, and we the country is not resilient to anything. You know the sort of damage which had happened. If it is this part of the world, or your part of the world and so on, some of these things, services would have been restored by now.
Oh, exactly. That's over roads overnight.
Yes, some of them would have been restored by now.
Yeah. You see them, Mr. Yeah.
It's not part of the planning process, but we are not planning. We are just there. And
Say,
people are supporting these people.
about the say, listen, a man for political running around political corridors. Oh, no, my dear friend, excavate. Oh, no, my dear friend, shovel. You are going to award them with all these contracts. They get their 10%. Once you be treated as ministries, now I am submitting assistant name maybe they good. So at the end of the day, the problem will be postponed. Near chucha, the idea was to manage to map penti so now a chucha pictures at the we are not running, we are not managing ourselves well. I mean to be president in Fremo because the level I could only here will be the bigger power to crack the whip.
But the president, since this thing happened, have you heard him hold anybody to account? Have you heard him fire anybody? Have you heard him reprimand anybody?
You are blaming the masses. That the masses are indisciplined.
Yes.
But indiscipline, we're giving you the impetus, the materials.
Yes, to make us disciplined. Look, I always be saying as a leader, when you assume any leadership.
Oh, when they work as a good bra, and they work
as a good. Oh, buddy. Hey. Hey, just walk to pa.
Walk as a good 20 minutes.
And I'm
20 minutes.
I'm for me to ya, mama.
Now on Mike and
you've been a block wall. The system that took you out.
Yeah, on Mike and mute here. Into know that's a generation be out here. Maybe I will do one after we
is it not the case of somebody calling him which cat is lying?
Maybe somebody call you and cut you off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you I say, oh, join you.
That means I'm from Drew, you know. Because I check because of free, so I say,
Papa. Mama is so disappointed.
But for me, tell me what you know why.
Ayo, Mama is so disappointed. The best thing is through helicopter now. We access this scene right now. And Kesenko Omampani, I'm making a state address as to how we are going to tackle this issue. Say we need foreign intervention because we need at all 144 5 inches. Say 288. What is going to happen? We are in July, August, September. More according to the weatherman. More. Now, what party say July 4th party? Is this president okay? Is the leadership okay? So me dawana makuma say why say adie we yaba na Ghana boys yin nam Ghana able-bodied people omo free north omo na be gu Accra omo ni adwuma ye. So why don't you go to magazine, get the wheelbarrow, let them manufacture wheelbarrow and shovel, give it to them, find trucks. No, I want to take gata no, I want to start it with immediate effect. And can call no 1,000 cities, 300 cities a month. Give it to them. They will work. It will create jobs. Get them on. Get them on. Let no be because in so many talk. So what I say? Let's say if you say cabbage na yet fan. We buy one to me open the border. Catch a Ghana for now overseas. They say from now to like the next 4 years, what about garbage truck? Whatever Ghana be duty free. Uber, you have a contract. What do garbage truck? No basis garbage. No more your trucks. You know, SCC dumpsters and SCC. Join. Move here. Me bacha mo wala no so.
Oh, so I love the suggestions now. Making all right.
And then what you do is say you create administrative courts. Why see law school every year? Administrative court, not sales kakrebi oho. Now youth employment for them. One truck will be a kuta. Now the soldier for home. They are working at night. That is 24-hour economy. No move patrol. Upia a mano and a Jew and to bowl and go you. You nipa we are animals. Edinya ubenya bonieni and a Jew or the 2 months draws. The best and whatever one time. Mumman so I'm court. 2 o'clock. I need dear Sam 161st. Chroma say 2 o'clock. Not judges now busy. No more dear Sam. Yachiwa Bubowa 6 months community service. No what years ka. Now you say you be more near double no. If tossed by 4 times near Chiwa, near amount sentence, near you done in the criminal issue amount. Now, not sure what is going to happen. Na se nipa no de ne ntoma ebo no mu no obehwie ball egu abontan ade ne eche no ne de no kɔ ne ma ne gina hɔ 20 e waste the time 24 hours ne san ma ne be community service next time ye de don't stand see hɔ or the ayi ne baba begum so what you create jobs president you create jobs government doesn't open factories communist times no kwame nkrumah days no and na aban so makosi dan me be factory government be at me factory. Your job is to create an enabling environment, i.e. taxes and asani am fee because they say some who could be a factory wa Accra. Now why when you're ready container ready? What are you going to do? You pause when try answer. You wait because of Nema one who is here or a TV suntia. So what I say. Sadia will say economic effect where so say in Suya top actually Yariwa Bakrano. We haven't heard anything. President Yanteshi, people are going to get sick and die cholera. And some see Matisse mortuary is was flooded. What is wrong with these people? Now we just sorry dance so the next day. Are you serious? Are you serious as a president? I'm not going to stand up for that. I'm not going to stand up for that. At your pragmatic approach to issues. And it's just it's not like say now no, the way you approach issues pragmatically, no, and it's just you are a leader. So what I say, Chroma say, BBC, small better Abroswa. Yeah, but you can know about high. Yeah, quantity. Do individuals, homeless, no, near more shovel, sitting no at OMTM's office, yeah, high nipa. Near the shovel, no matter it is no free system, was a man brew. So why don't you give this fucking listen, give them shovel, let them help you. Truck with you on much, no one to say, no one to take what them. These people want to work. Because a slim for boys, they don't have nothing to do. Give it $1,000, 1,000 cedis. 1,000 cedis. They will do it. Ibrahim Yeska de Comema Sanko for women blaster near daddy. Put him in your side away. It's a Ghana and Mopesa Mudi Agni go number 4 Sikapo. And yes, sir. Because Ghana for a Jinu, Mrs. Woman, nice Alpasian, no more. Not the citizen, one day they will revolt. Yanuno, we have West, Yebek woman, say, money, and they will revolt against them. They'll be sorry. I'm telling you. When you know man with one of my butcher number by a better form, I say, Madame Catro, woman funny maniagro, President Mahama, you have more opportunity. We are the last hope for Ghana because you got nothing to lose. When to me and yet you buy you were saying, all right now, no, wild goose chase. Be a moody apostle. So what I say. Oh, yeah, 2 years ago, no more Masaba, the justice of the will is grind slowly. Muslim opposition, no catch say, oh, you bet it will be I say, near Jimmy Kanye and the DNA Maba. Mubaya, now the best justice. Justice, you are not the best president. When he are not the question, I buy another question when he. But this is almost the citizens, not them so who fear. Now I am that is my problem. Citizens, we are animals, human beings, that is our nature. Now, me no, Sam, send me a ball and we. Na say me never been from Sam Muko Ghana. Now you're ball, we know never been from what would be shown passing.
That's the problem. I don't know. And I think one of the main problems. You know how many one thing. That's what you do. But one thing because
that is what the citizen has done nothing. JJ Rollins said the same thing. Kufuor said it. Akufo has said it. Mahama Kabi. Is that Muma Bochedana? Mo create the environment. Create the environment. Say, hey, we nipa ahana fabasi fabagu. Me aban me ba be fa say mama me fa me ma ban ma nyama yi na se woni pa no me so me de camera na me de nipa bi ade ho a o check o se wonim na kotugu ho me so wo mu a this is your punishment. That is how we live we lead. Na ga wo ka cham se me huni wa bra provide na won wo ti ho na o tibiem na o boku beton no o boku be na no aton o wi a kube no won fa nkwa hen ne hunu no won fa nkwa hen wonim nyansa se kube no o be giniska. And I scan our bagino no. Would dumpster besua catch and say, Fakugu. So one fan kugu ha, Uvia, now the kugu got a man, no my juicy car, a best you judge. Ubagino who, when yes, I know. When you've been firm, what shall I know be anywhere? What to go board? So what I say. When to the citizen, they are heading, Yakoto Bama, Namusaba, Namusan, the Diatamokan. What to be done?
So conform yen example some of the dumpsters in the CC area because me carry those time na net for that man no. The dumpsters in the CC area more no. as ngeyen kwala nimpo so obi of because of the gugumo na obi to one wa Joe 5 city 10 city fine ko see into say ye kwala nimpo ani ne nam area mu no ye hu so obi kitabo na some person ba ko create some two ye mo besi me kai me me ndam for me nua ne me cousins no ye hu so obi person for nsi obi a ne ye mo ya ka chan say uje go e be ka kire fie ra nti so who leader no take leadership ne so that the any besi one more trust say citizens now more area more no they will make sure to even patrol themselves because also be to got them back say hey dumpsters here say I don't do go I say
the same thing
they will help
conditions and the condition a laws and the condition nipa it is only laws when you nyansa na be leader want me condition nipa na don't blame the people that put you there. You have to get the fuck out and let somebody who can do it come. That is what it is, because you don't
and
know.
Akwantufuo all kind of not make sure like suggestions now making, and I hope say you'll pay maybe about 6 and come away by accident, and hopefully they'll put it to work because then I can share almost 1,500 cities boys no omo equivalence no more ambassador here to tum and they all kind of crowd say duty free dumpster na allow at least 6 months and I say 1 year say obia they buy duty free. Trust me, in Singapore be bra omo omo the beba community we are hanuma to say omo use county now omo use now omo person be use be emu no until now omo use now omo person be use no omo ton my for we betimi dey akọ e dey akọ you see these are the things until who implement this idea now so like special court now kind and it's such a brilliant idea. It'll create so much job. Say down and almost said immigration court like easily overnight. Almost job is the brain and they started processing these cases fast. You can do this like you create special court where all did you be brave but boys and so but see a man for be brave and it's a ball it's like it's simple little things and
simple little things. No say swap ya. Can't she now we sorry
and I like that point now making and I saw in Pokro call and they be call for Thanksgiving at this time and come on we know to be a Thanksgiving and then we for the drone share I say into the raising funds. Yeah, some people. Yeah, the 1 million at all no more. I feel a man for one friend, one from 5 city, 10 city, bra. Come up for ever start here making phone calls, no. To say Hurricane Katrina see and say almost 30 up our line. I'm not for free. Making donations. It's a come share instead of thinking. Let's say raising fund. I'm for most friend, one family, bra. And come on for every time with you. Oh, and Quebec as a challenge, I'm penny for almost say, almost the kind of raising fund, almost pledge 1 million. Mama, I see 5 sitting near 20 cities and quota each and a bear fair. The whole country will come together like this. And your market kitten is like just a
why are you talking to yourself? I'm so
hey, I'm for mansions. I'm for mansions. And so any cars existing so many VIPs.
Some Mumusa president say, and so no, and yato at 144. Set top 200.
Another thing.
That's another next month. Again,
that's another good points I'll make here because when it's never raining season another 1 month.
This next year, Onyankoye, a Biumusa Kota, na Ekoburu de Toyana, because a global warming. President Mahama, I believe you believe in global warming. You talk about it all the time. And global warming is the reason why our sea is rising, because the ice is melting. And Ghana sits just 200 feet above sea level. So the minute the sea rises, the flood will automatically come. So, Mr. President, what is your solution?
Somebody the draw chain they thought down here and it is see proper your bumpire say
man fast down by say empire the booby. Because the BA drone, we have to actually, and if we catch but we have to be action oriented people. Into me and fire non kasasa keke. He has to actually force, make the people like actually do something. Versus say tembiani issue statement, tembiani your addressing tembiani a bonfire. You know, prayers only work when you act upon it. Wait me a bonfire and it's we are not, but if you don't actually act upon it, and bonfire need to go. And you know, I don't know why. And these are like, I don't think it's something big. These are basic things that I think we are asking for. Basic stuff. So let's see, man. Let's see. Hopefully things will change because then our comfort can, you know, our leader, I mean, President Muhammad has nothing to lose. He's not coming again. He's held all the offices. This is it. Be bold and do something bold. Our party no more hate to you know, so you did something for the country and you know, leave a legacy. It's me, I say, and now Mahama Sunti, and Asuma Sunti, and then flooding, and it's so bad, we're gonna be. We know the flooding will always be there, but at least if you do something, and it's a brand as yeah, because say, yeah, because so I can say, and you're born commanding till date, you know. Stop this flooding, and we will always mention your name. Say, hey, this was the guy who slowed it down at least. Anyway, Abe, I want him, and I miss make a second from him.
Oh, that be awesome.
And say,
I say, can say?
and say, Charlie, and I don't know, like, I think we have to become action-oriented people, man. Because into me and Bompire, into me Kasa, into me. I say, but why when they do not buy it, and me feel it, and then black star, but say. So when they do not buy it, and my busy into the man, so no. Actually, when they do not buy it, you know.
And thank you, say.
Feel
Yeah, dear, yeah, can you know, can that come and come aboard? The prayer say, I dare two obia, men can say, and them say, when you win Tino. What when you go? And thank you. I dear you, Kumu Hanamon. That I dear you, Kumu Hanamon. A tia, a yarrow, who more, who ma. Just say, just a win in the park. Just a win in the park. No, because he be a Obekasa. I was still so at the politics. Ebeka was as the idea is. I hope ye. The Korean say, but say Akwantufuo can say. Now say, ebe to twice as the author now no. The be
yeah.
Akwantufuo we are Akwantufuo. We are Akwantufuo.
Well, Jia coach today. Well, he look. Watch the future.
Was crem. Was you now? Many na chinji a bit my toss and say. And now many more can say more my gun to see. Many more can see in Suno. So no be a baby. So be a buno.
The boy fool.
Woman is here, but minimum can say. I won't can hear you. And to see a cockabo and I could. Now, a dizzy woman. Now, the Queen Minister said, now, the Nindia Mekabi. Say, Uncle says, they're working, Empire, the Oceabo. Senior Uncle Ghana form of Ghana, you need for leaders here forming now more ye. Ya bra 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 flip me and I'm a tea yet. Let me shut a tea. My only penny for you. For him say Ghana Dion, but see them shot Ghana Dion, but tea this shot. Menini and see if you do no, and it still. And do crowd the crowd, yes, the crowd is a chance. So, but a nanka, yeah, Mokas and Nanka, Nanka, Nanka that time. Said on what kind of crowd now. Yeah, mamma, we did go to so would did go to this cup of Muslim, which is almost did go to say, not to say, now, and no more did it down with the bay. And so one more yet to about my so kunama. Say, body about him and say 20 Ghana cedis one kind. And now I'm sure to body about him and say 20 Ghana cedis. And you know, and you know, Boba yet in sure we say no Nisano. No more markets no. More markets no. And so to go markets now, my yama men no animal ma almost want to see a coach. Or no more to Jono. Some will be soon book room. It is a kunu I'm ready. Nti no wo ba Akwantufuo radio na be NDC MPP a ejewa me dem say ejewa na me dem nkan kesi o na wona na wo support Sankofo na me nka bibi mo nti o frem me bi one day ba koto ba bi no nka sa ko bi abrante bo America de wo sifa kasa ne de wo rebu afu mum de enhwe di a de sa mo no mo kasa ya ne si de e kono enhwe di a wo mo be ya ma wo mo gana ha no ati wo go bonten ama omo be wa enye esa wo bakwa na wankasa wo bra no wo bakwa wo nye nigie because wo bebe fie a wo sike de nigie je wo no na wo bekọ na maame wo fa ase wo bro bi otifie wo mu nyina life nyina ya pasa na konto otu na ba ye no wo fa so ne de e konto na otu na ba ye no wo fa so ne de because wo ba ye nigie bi anifie ho no na yakasa bia bravo no ba ye kwa wo se ba be kire no wasako wo ba be kire no en wasako it's the number what teach me kasa oh say bia wo ma no nua bi sika so onfa nya adwuma wa ye adwuma kodu enfa so kakra ba wono na ebo ne wo fase fo e wo school no ma wa sha ase de nsu abei container ad e de ko e de ebubu bia be affect nua bai say the twitre nyina akọ wo so ko yi sika kakra de atutu wo nua ba ba frɛw e bi kwa wo nya mbo anu ye bia asa unya bezu ne mai ni kunu se ye nyina tinu bi ete Ghana ye de situation si fati na che se wo fase no wono mo a wo abuchiri wo fase so mutumi ko su etimi na me system we se die wo se etimi push system ni ye pa o e wo se di brede push system we se pa ma system no mutumi tisi no mai o mutisi place yo because baby you do won ho ahonto wo wa so ahonto wo ko na sa ba wo ko ya na se wo ba e mu die hin me hanti me kasa as a passion too much because me be mama me kasa de was me pese me kasa no because mama me kwan because enye so obi o hu ade papa da no ko hu sa de aye tan na wonu me de okura so mo nsa no omo dane da omo de darega lifestyle e dadam na mo no mo to ba ma mo tu se ko fu me darega fo na mo gusu di mo wure nyina so mu no mo di ko ni nya na ni be se ko yempe yedie ma ya ho wo pe yedie ma wo bia wono no tini be bia o tim antwea no ko onye jo pe bia da wo mre ni mo je ni da on se da mre ni mo je ni da e ti se wo to kwa wo so ne potro fo onu sa di fo mo mre ni mo je ni da onu yo man no e na wo support sa e ni pa full time sa e na wo support sa di pa we say wo bro ni se wo to nye sikete wo bi okro no wo no wo support wo yo man no ma wo no ye di na wo di ono e ti me ni so it is small supporters Sankofo. Maybe to come. I didn't tell most supporters Sankofo. Say, I didn't tell most supporters Sankofo. Say, one month to feel how much went to me, and to establish him 1 year or Hano. So, because of the war, work a drain direct lifestyle. Upejan, system manipa a youth need to grow, it will grow youth. System we use school corner, what before them getting from one system, a system. I think to be the one creative system, education the same so the dedication and quality school school and calling him getting young school no money go tumpon. Now they tell who baby of free education year and want no funny be a politicians in the deciding my pure cost could be a per class every crew. Who years now be a doing 5,000, 3,000, what per peak now for 6,000 a month. Now, most of the some. Hey, let me maintain you. Me maintain you. Me pencil sign 10. Me pencil sign 10. And yes, ha. If you any pay do a yak walk on Shia, just say a hard. Ye be yes, yen Casim, ye man, woman, and I'm getting, eba be as about find difficulties so much who is him. sister, we couldn't yet my own, and I'm on studies. Gata Klano, Omuya, what construction I would consider them party people. And it's a coin no constructing here. Party people, no more construct calling in Amaye. You need proper engineers. Huh? You need engineers who go University of Science and Technology Kumasi and construction in the you won't phobia amount that can for some years. You can put these boys onto the job zone. Yeah, someone can don't go from the bois, net me constructive infrastructure be pure. Yet, what said you could be ye, near the party people are called transfer offices. Party people are called transfer offices. Now, Momo could swim in Dina Safono, what is the quantum contributed money? Not party people be on crappy, or Kobida. Jenny Denison, the Kukutu, one to meet them, one would meet them to come up party in Intino. But be a sensitive area, was it to be funny? The Quatron would be a Kuku to get them. No, one decided my war was spoken in the Indiana. If I want, Okona, which I guess one or boss, no boss, no boss.
Yeah, why? So this is the price. This is the price we are all paying. You understand? We are all paying the price for the fact that they are square pegs. No, don't give up. I mean, there are so many things. Why? The NADBO people, do they work with the weather agency?
I say these people are all party people. What are no weather be? One weather crowd, this weather people when they tell us what did they know? They can't even come out to explain anything to anybody.
And you know, Abe, that's the thing, right? Like you often say that we should outsource. If we know that we cannot make these predictions here in the US, they do it. They know the number of hurricane during the hurricane season.
Yeah, exactly.
How strong it's gonna be. They make a good guess, educated guess. So I'm like, we can outsource it to them, like at least during the raining season, and they can give us this forecast so we can prepare for it. These are the things that we need to, like, get done to prevent these things so we can prepare ourselves for it.
So for these things are not a matter of being a party food soldier, party to you. You don't know the thing.
We don't have the system. We don't have the equipment. We don't have the resources. Outsource it, get the right information so you can prepare for it and prep your citizens.
Yeah, but Sam, the right information, if the person you are giving the information has no clue what to do, NADBO. Because the NADBO is full of party.
Kapapa platform this one can make us one more Magana Mamma name. I'm telling you.
Hey.
Yeah, come Magana, you know, Mamma, and Magana.
Yeah.
Because say me say me and I'm more Cassasi Fati. Number say and yet. And
what you are saying, you made all the Udisi or better people are run away. They've all run away.
Man, you always like serious.
So no, so me say me appeal to President Mahama. And the war and no fatia. Me come catch say oja. No, oja. Untimi eja kwenso. Because
that is where we should reach. Do you understand? Because what Mahama's behavior so far, I feel Ibrahim Crowd would have been better than Mahama. Because Ibrahim is more action oriented than Mahama.
I hear you went to do Thanksgiving be somewhere. That's what I hear. And
you don't know. This is not here. This is not here. So this is a fact. Mahama and Jimena, they were dancing.
He was wearing white.
Yes, and Duncan Williams. I asked for that man there. He feels the whole Ghana is the most powerful. This rubbish thing is showing off there. Hi, Duncan Williams.
Mr. Ghana for me still be Ghana for me more Ghana for more on and yes sir ebia must Safo work America who Ghana adio Ghana kakra work America who say abrantie also no distribution Ghana nyinara no when man Ghana more man fanya hwi am Ghana to menya ho faso afi wo hokɔto education so wo sa kɔto education so America What's up? Once we need Ghana for say you are stupid. Don't tell you say, look, you don't know anything. These political people, no, these people following these political parties, no, when you are here and then you are in the position now, these party people, no, they'll come at your face and they tell you, say, Master, you are crazy, you don't know anything. We campaign for the party to come into government. You are sitting here. What did you do? What did you do? They'll fight you. They'll fight you. They'll fight you. Abe, the name dear or the tier or the two would abe the submission. And the words if I don't mind. And in the part we were more platforms so many I'm the Kudiaman on and your political parties here no more pamo. Political parties here because we need to come on. We hear Jumana for Muye Nabosu Chamoka, Musika, no one your Kurana. I mean, say, meaning the way. Musican to me, some of us more pennies and my command more can do some saying now. Move person come you live life with your children, your wives and Sadian. And to my yard, your pamum. Oh my yeah, it's no more you have to be angry. Oh, you have to be more angry with these people because you destiny, they're taking destiny from you and they're enjoying it. And so why would you have to you sympathize or encourage or be with them? So who before the beginning? Adisua nya de ketwa. Say omo ka say sa exams here students here say papers ni na nso asem ni na what you said
Eh,
what is that there?
no.
Ah, Sada Mama Tino say wasi the final secondary school for last exams. Why exams from ye say Mati say nso na for papers ni na.
Hey. No, why? I don't want to believe that. That is true. I don't want to believe that. Please take that one out. I don't want to believe that.
Me say, Abe, what they say in that here? Ebe pop phone.
No, why? No, I don't. Please take that one out. I don't want to believe that. Please.
Abe, make one Matthew. Yes, I'm saying the Omaye, but the mark here. No more mark it. No more mark it. So that those ones that are not being marked are, I mean,
No,
and
I don't want to. I don't go there. I don't come on.
Which part of Accra? Which part of Accra did not flood?
Abe, Abe. They could have free bro. So yeah, bonka.
Why me? Yes. I've been making noise and angry because I wish we do things well to avoid. Do you understand? To avoid or minimize. Yes, to avoid or minimize these things happening. Do you understand? So sometimes when it happens like now,
Abi, you find the solution to solve our own problem. You need to be a you need to
when I come to Ghana, and they say, "Oh, we are going to stadium, we are going to make this occasion," I don't get involved in those things. I laugh. Why? Because all this noise we are making. Why? If you go to that occasion and there is an accident,
sure,
that is where you see that all the noise we are making is just noise. Because no security system has been set up, no emergency procedures have been set up.
System we are making.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, my member, your system, no, it may take somebody from within other NDC or MPP stables to come with a different attitude and different ideology that can save Ghana a little bit. Now, so in our yes, like as business as usual, there saying
yeah, but I just say, you see, you get ideas. You get ideas if you can change the way you think or the way you look at things. But the way MPP and NDC are operating, we cannot get this character you are talking about.
Well,
Because
it is
they,
possible though.
when you are in their party, they expect you to do groupthink. Do you understand? And groupthink means you should not oppose anything. Do you understand? You should not oppose anything. Because when you oppose something, it means you are not, to them, you are not seeking the interest of the party. That is why they are fighting somebody like Kennedy Ejapong, because Kennedy Ejapong, they see him as a deviant. Kennedy Ejapong doesn't want to do group, because it's not conforming to their groupthink ideology. They see him as an anomaly. I mean, he's not conforming to the party's ideals. That's what they see him.
Yeah,
So you cannot.
Listen, the kind of leadership we are yearning for. So Mahama has all implemented that. The party may disown him.
Yeah, but you see that Mama's case is unique in the sense that Mama has nothing to lose. Mama, what we thought Mama was coming to do was to leave a legacy for himself, or not for NDC. He was just coming to leave. That was what we thought. Me, in the first place, I didn't want him to be even given the thing. But it was due to stupidity of MPP, incompetence of MPP. That is why Mama had a chance again. That is why I don't side with MPP. MPP, I don't have any inkling of sympathy for them, because they were so incompetent. Incompetent cry is an understatement. MPP just came to loot the resources of Ghana, to steal and amass wealth for themselves. So that is what gave Mama the opportunity. It's not because Mama is good. Oh. Mama is not good by anything. And since he came to, he has not disproved it to us that, no, my first time maybe lack of inexperience or the time was short. But since he came, he has not done anything extraordinary. Do you understand? Look, when you tell them, they'll quote exchange rate. Oh, exchange rate has improved. But if you look at what we are going through now, managing a country is not only exchange rate, or it's not only SSS.
At what cost?
Do you understand? Akwantufuo came to do this same stupidity. He did SSS, then that is all. He was making swagger. That is all. Meanwhile, other areas have been ignored. Health, and Akwantufuo healthcare, nobody cares. Sanitation, nobody cares. All of these things were there. Even the SSS cry claim is done. Look, no. Hey, Mama, this foreign exchange thing they are doing, we are still hovering around something which is not. It will go back to where we came from so soon. Do you understand? Instead of strengthening our administrative processes and making things work so that you cater, because the reason why this exchange rating is coming, because there are too many leakages in our system. Too many leakages. Budget, when they read budget, there are leakages.
When the leakages are found, the appointment committee, how they call them? The finance committee tell them go and say no more.
The public account of stupid.
The public accounts committee, they tell them go and say no more.
Yeah, useless people.
Where in this world that somebody misapplied a revenue or maybe a budget? Then
we are not talking of small money, so
no.
So it is the leakages and so on which is impacting on us negatively. This 350 million Mama has voted. It is one department. It is one department's leakage. One department. So imagine, imagine we block all of this. Imagine there's more money we'll have to do other important things.
Like you said, the would see a better proponents. They cannot even defend the stupidity that is going on.
No, to them.
I've been saying it on this platform. Hey, it will get to a point you cannot defend them because it will be so suicidal for you to defend them. Meanwhile, you don't benefit anything.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I like the way.
to them, no, to behave like today, no, to avoid the whole thing, crowd. These people, they are talking rubbish. So to them, that is
I like the way. I like the way Okonfo. I mean, came this morning, that today, and I mean, Onyam Samokikan Winia. That's the right thing to go. You
yeah.
cannot defend them.
I just say you can belong to a political
Say,
party
is
and still
it
criticize
the
them. They're
right
not doing the
thing?
right
Is it the
things.
right way to go? Because is that what you wanted to hear, or
Your question again,
Well,
Sam.
is it the right thing because that's what you wanted to hear? And
no,
when he
no,
says
no, no,
something that
no,
you don't want to
no,
hear,
no, no. Sam, if you listen to Okonfu speaking, he told you he was crying. Do you understand? He was talking to himself. If you really love Ghana, do you understand? This is how you should approach things. That Sam, me, I've seen things, I've been to meetings, and so sometimes when I come back, I cry at work because I see things that we should be doing, but we it's like we don't have the we are not even thinking of it.
Okay,
Look,
but
this flat thing which has
yeah, but
happened.
that's a I want to know.
Okay, obviously, whatever we say here may or may not have any effect on whatever decision they take behind the closed door. But when the pressure is coming from within, it becomes very effective when NDC people or people that are Omo towards NDC started talking. What am I saying? No NDC sympathizers also started talking. It will definitely have effect on them to change course. Now say, we share our platform, so now say, Hakuna Matata, BBNC, Oyam Konkwa, they will continue to do what they're doing because they know you support them. What am I saying? And at the air can wahano so yes, a young kwana, Yankupan with this brain so. Researchers have already done it. University of Ghana, it is out there on the self-gathering dust. It is out there. Yeah, be paying with results. So, yeah, be paying with results. This kind of demonstration of craziness, democracy, it is not helping. Helping the pack even MP for the some of them are suffocating. There's some first timer MPs who even or be or cotton a japadi or bobby sebi no coy or no one MP. It in the sick and soon they can't even go to their constituents, they can't even go to the parliament on an amnosis. It's a few renowned ones no pay out, they have access to funds. It is not helping nobody. And I happy nobody's we say we MP no we see dan we twa ho wala we twa ho wala what submerge into no sika na we ani nyina ne fa so be pa be na aba so aso bi amba so ka this time going forward no e see eyi high walls e sisi no dan mu nyina eyi free ho
Yeah, but I just say, you see, our people, no, that is why when people are saying, hey, if you go to East Lagos, if you go to Trasaco, this, I just say, this particular incident which happened, no, if you live at Trasaco, you live at East Lagos, the road you are going to pass on with your nice car is a road only on your front. This thing is a whole Accra. So your richness or your stolen money has been rendered useless. Stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Look, baby, where be street you saw fence wall, there were fence buttons in the area fence wall. It mean block you. So buttons. Me were down kakra. There's a big mountain over here. About three houses. Na me wa. You so try it flow from the first building, the first house. Na babe family here down there. And son akwa kushia big gutter. Emanukum. It is a me raise water. Me next door neighbor no. Me putting him at risk. So by now, no come on drawing board so map strategy say from that going. Baby, I the tires, floor tires, the compound, and I say a jai because compound now one about 200 and something thousand square meters no. Oh, about 300 square meters no what tile no. Just say if you on ma ko see for me no, you deprive that land from getting water. Where deprives our land from getting water. And I also we see 4 walls. It is so big I am fine. And see any underground sewage be I for no. These are the jobs of the assemblies. We are our own enemies. Oh, yeah, our own enemies. Baby, a plus area pa a dime we any shaha, we any cause. So no country map out the way to put our burdens. Oh, but unfortunately, they are benefiting.
Just Mr. Joe Mama there, he has missed a lot of opportunities.
Apple John Mama there. Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
I
he
thought
has lost.
I thought it was going to be different, but for now, I don't know.
He has
I
lost.
don't
He
know.
has lost
Yeah.
opportunity.
I did not give him say obey anything different, but I was hoping against hope.
Yeah.
So,
Mama has
but
lost the
this year,
opportunity given to
yeah.
him. It's unfortunate.
Because Akwantufuo any project or the buying as I carry them, they say 1D 1F. We knew say
Well,
1D
maybe this
1F.
is a turning point. Okay, maybe I'll bet you soon wait as a turning point to do
For what?
something different.
For what? Only be original so they are turning. You don't
Well,
turn in
maybe
a
it's
vacuum.
also next year needs to flood the Amame issue. Say,
No. Listen, you turn on
then we'll
you
see.
turn
Then we'll
on
say
the
that
foundation.
maybe it's
You turn on the
done
foundation.
something.
Now only be or they turn it.
But you know what I'm thinking, right? You know what I'm thinking? So next
But
year, so I'm talking ding, that's a
yeah,
flood and I'm back and say, hey, what's up with flooding issue? No, so this year
yeah,
flooding and I'm back. So I'm
yeah,
back. Forgetting
yeah.
since so then I'm talking ding.
None of my man believe say a amount for a indiscipline. No. He doesn't believe say engineering. Engineering is has to be funded by the central government. He's never said anywhere, say engineering case. But be a original platform where I can't buy or see we are indisciplined. But Mampanin Kufo, all can see indiscipline in or the heavy machines or from Achimota. They say, oh, here covered no mobile and our home. A whole story building back home. But the last time I'm acquiring, sir, concrete walls on a free top basic from Nina, and I started break it down. A break it down, so the mud and it will seep into the gutters.
Yeah, but I just this thing which happened has exposed all the tuno we are going. You see that Ghana is not built on any strong foundation. Do you understand? This has exposed us big time that all what we are making is just noise. The government hasn't got the right resources in terms of human, in terms of
He gave you
material,
350 million. What
in
else do you
terms
want?
of pardon?
I said he gave you 350 million. What else do you want?
Oh, Sam.
He promised you. Matter of fact, he promised you. He didn't even give you.
When the horse has bolted away, you are now trying to chase it. Eh? And you are not even chasing it with a car. You are chasing it with what cry? You are the horse has gone. You are also on a cook.
No political talk. I don't think that there's any 300 million. That one more they can this age, man. Who are the beneficiaries?
Or the common amount for down.
A political talk. Who are the beneficiaries? No. Mama, the office
But I just said the point is the 350 million. It's like he is imposing the 350 million on the heap of sand. You understand? Because there are no structures upon which the 350,000 will sit. 350 million. It's not sitting on anything. Because he said he's going to give, I think, 150 million or 200 million to NADBO and other construction. 350 million is peanut. You understand? We need a comprehensive planning for this. Do you understand? Immediately, we need to make some small gains. Do you understand? Organize people to fix a little of it. While behind the scenes, the big plan. But Mama is leaving this and say, we need another city. Hey, I mean, who will buy into this? Another city, no, 20, 30 years time, no, it will become like Accra. Do you understand? So whenever 20, 30 years become like Accra, go and do another city. So
another city or the Sikabe Nesi.
So NDC as a party or as a group, no, they have not heard of the word regeneration. They haven't heard of it. They haven't heard of it. So all these two know they have. They have more than 500 people as presidential staffers. They are all just presidential staffers. So they are just paying them.
Look, Abe, in my opinion, there are some programs in AB or Honoma. It will outlive every administration. So I'm tell you, before I over gains our program, involve the opposition. Involve the opposition. Your people may not like it, but involve them. But here is the case: when they involve them,
if that is the case, just strengthen the civil service. Do you understand?
No, they won't. The civil service is there though. The civil service is dead.
Because UK here, just
I think that's the right approach. Involve the opposition. Only on your plan.
No. Just say the opposition like them too. No, the opposition are like them too. They also go.
They're part of it.
No, but they also go. Here, UK here, when you hear the word Westminster, anywhere you hear the word Westminster, they are referring to the civil service. That is what these people call the permanent government.
But the money in which the institutions, the ministries work with it, come from the executive. We run executive presidency. So even your budget, allocate the ministry will sit there. But involve the opposition, the immediate opposition. Oh, young fan is express road here, Muhammad dear soldier for a boss. Involve them. Because they may take over in the next 4 or 8 years. So when they take over, now I involve one. That's a who sign contract now, 10% in area. When they come, they won't even because he can't no more for their a project. No,
yeah, by involving they feel they are part of it.
Yeah. They are part of it. At least they know.
Yeah, but I just say that you are referring to the missing link. Do you understand? The missing link is a supervisory body for all these projects we are talking about. It's not the opposition. That is where the National Development Planning Commission should because this money should be allocated or should be handed over to the National Planning Commission. They know the right institution, the team with the right expertise too, but they are also not effective.
Yeah,
meanwhile, we are paying them.
The national planning, whatever, political. So the involvement of the opposition comes in there too. If opposition has a seat in the national planning authority or whatever.
Yeah, but the National Planning Commission shouldn't have been filled with any political party. It should have been filled with experts.
Yeah, so in this case,
who are not colored in any way.
So in this case, they are not there for us. They are there for themselves.
Yes, exactly.
But they
because the National Commission, I think it was Nimoy Thompson or something. I think it's gone back there again.
So we are running in circles. Nobody. I saw this long time ago. No say, Mama, no, we are because beer penasa man be better. On than you be our visionary via a buy put to go
just the word visionary they take out of our context.
Oh, sure.
Apart from Kwame Nkrumah, we've never had anybody you can use the word to describe. Because if people think anybody is visionary, you can tell me that the situation we are in now, was contributed to by a visionary, because we are living in the shadows of Kwame Nkrumah. Everything in Ghana now is in the shadow of Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah's vision is what is shadowing Ghana, not anybody. All these things we are talking about, Rawlings had the best opportunity to have set things right. But he also used that occasion to show off power, to show we don't go sit down, make the just talk. This
But most of the
local
time we allow the external forces to also dictate to us. It's about time African put our heads together. We begin.
But I just say, if you know what you are doing, how would external force like Burkina Faso boys do? If you know what you are doing, why would you wait? External force come and say, "Oh, give your group of companies, sell it." Do you understand? You sat down and they told you sell Georg. They told you sell all your industries.
But they did not say it in a vacuum. They said it at the time that whatever they did, your environment, your food stuff, everything was burnt. In 1983, bushfires. It got like it came the way like this flood. 1983, offer the whole Ghana environment, even Kofodia, the big forest in Kofodia, the whole Kofodia big forest got burnt. From Nsawam all the way to Kumasi. That big forest over there got burnt with cocoa. So but
I just say when you go and negotiate with these people, with people who are naive, do you understand? People who are naive, these people will just walk over you. Those days we thought Kwesi Bocho was clever. He was never clever in any way. Do you understand?
No, look, the sentiment our leaders express is the same way our African teams has been expressing on the big stage. The same way. When they get there, then they feel very jittery. Meanwhile, you went to the same school with these guys. When they get there, they feel jittery. It's the same way, my brother. You see, so our people, sometimes when the system push you behind the wall and you have nowhere to turn to, when they give you even a crazy food, well, you hold on to it.
Yeah, because most of the people they do.
In 1983, all our tomato, it was yellow corn that Ghana survived on it. Wait, did you remember?
Yeah, of course.
It was yellow corn.
Yellow. Sam, you know what they call akarakachi. So you know that.
Do you know yellow corn?
No. Maybe I know yellow corn. I know. Yeah,
but you don't know akarakachi. You don't know akarakachi.
No, do you know the era of yellow corn? You know the time Ghana was cutting yellow corn from the port to the various hinterland. That was around 83. Maybe by then you may have been a little boy though. So
Sam, the yellow corn, the yellow corn, akarakachi is a yellow corn made as a biscuit. Then you eat that with coconut.
With other coconut or granite.
Yeah, that is akarakachi for you.
And that when you eat, it's very difficult to pass through. We've been through a mess before. And sometimes you see these ladies, when they use these trucks to cut the yellow corn from the ports to the various warehouse, and when they bump into the potholes, some fell onto the road. And you see people with brooms sweeping it on the road to go and eat. Yeah. Ghana has been through a lot, sir.
But just is it not the same as what these people are collecting from this flat thing?
Those people, they need they need education. Yeah, they need enlightenment.
And who is going to do that?
In Ghana, we don't have proper sewage. So most houses.
But so who is going? The NCCE executive is Article 71 holder.
Yeah, but if you don't give them the budget to work with it, what else do you want?
Yeah, but we expect these leaders to be forceful and be on the government and come to public.
What will you do? Listen, Akwantufuo want to maintain the healthy how do they call it? The healthy CD dollar relationship. So he's not even releasing funds for anything else because he's got presidential ambition, and that is going to be his catalyst. Eh?
Yeah, but I just you think if I'm heading an institution, I'll go and sit in front of this Akwantufuo and he will tell me what he's telling me.
Well, the issue is in China the short sweet. So
Okay.
you are taking your Article 71 emolument with all
Okay, yeah.
the benefits. So if you don't want to give me the impetus, the tools to work with it, so be it. So they will also be sitting down there. At the end of every month, they go and take their paycheck. They go and pay their paycheck, and nobody is monitoring.
So upon which basis do they prepare their budgets? Because their budget needs to be approved by the government somehow.
The budget has already been approved. It comes appropriation. Appropriation is because they give it appropriation when we get enough.
Because this 350 million, Mama instructed Akwantufuo. Akwantufuo also instructed Accountant General. So now all what Accountant General has to do is credit it to, I don't know, NADMO account, or I think they made mention of NADMO or something. You understand?
But now, nobody knows where that 350 million is. Nobody knows when it's going to be.
That is what they said. That is what they said. So we are going to
do you believe them?
Well, I mean, if they follow, it seems they follow the process. So that's a process we are going to use to judge them.
Ask them. How is the scores?
Are they playing something now?
Yeah, Egypt and
it's still 1-0 halftime.
1-0 against who?
I stopped watching it. I'm sitting under a certain tree.
1-0 against Australia.
Okay, that's good.
Senegal led 2-0 all the way up to 85th minute. With less than 5 minutes, they scored them 3. I don't know if they sold it.
3 minutes phase.
Yeah, within 2 minutes they scored 3. I don't know if they've sold it or whatever. I don't know. But so African teams, I stopped watching it. Now only my kids are watching it. I'm here. I'm outside taking breeze. I can't watch them anymore.
I just say be careful because the way your people shoot people in the house.
The place I am, no, you don't even hear. I live in Hartford. It's a very hot spot for guns, though. But I'm on the
because your people there, you can't tell.
I'm at the eastern side, southeast. I'm at the southeast side of Hartford. We're close to West Hartford, the richest suburb in America. So one of the richest, West Hartford. Very rich.
So when they see you black man say, what is this man doing in our neighborhood?
Well, if they've been saying they've been saying it behind their closed doors. Nobody have ever approached me for that stuff. Well, hey, you live in your house, I live in my house. So that is it. Very, very nice environment, but nice. Everything is cool, Everything is cool. My kids
and their environment there, you can't fault them.
Oh yeah, my kids go to school, go to better school. They don't go to school in Hartford though. They go to school in a different town because that town, the birth rate is so low. They don't even have enough kids. They don't even have enough kids to fill that school. And the place that the birth rate is so high, we don't have resources to fill the school.
Yeah.
Though we are all living in a blue state.
That is why when you go home and you go and see the way we could have done things by what we are doing, and just say you leave and you come here and say Ghana is sweet, Ghana is this.
No. When somebody say Ghana is sweet, it depends on the person's perspective. Yeah, like when an African American is going back to Ghana or Africa, he is going for spiritual realignment.
Okay.
So he doesn't see the gutters, the flight. No, they don't look at that. Yeah. So when they get there and they meet that perspective, Ghana is sweet.
Yeah.
Wrong. Yeah.
But as a Ghanaian who have lived or grew up in Ghana, do you go there to go and chase any spiritual?
Listen. When my wife was in Ghana and I was in here, I go to Ghana every year. Oh, I mean, at most 1.5 years to 2 years. When I'm going, the Ghana sweet. You know,
Yeah, but of course,
when I'm
in
going Ghana sweet, everything else, I mean, it's gone back to the back burner. When I'm going Ghana sweet.
Yeah, because you were going on a different agenda. But now that going on a different agenda.
Now that they've been here, I don't even want to go. Because going with them is so expensive.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
You see, the last time they left, then I was left behind, and before they got into the plane, it was a whole different conversation in terms of the budget.
If you have to leave them, it's very emotional.
Yeah, so we're planning that next year the whole family is going back again. So we're planning it now. It's going to take us about 12 months for that plan. Now they are in the summer break, so by this time we should have been in.
But I just when your wife was home, you go home with a different agenda. So obviously it's okay.
It's going to be sweet.
But now when you go there, I mean, you want to see improvement in the system. And believe me, this time, the base of what you are seeing in Ukraine is going to be worse.
Yeah, exactly. Because the last time, about 6 years ago, or 6 or 7 years ago, or 6.5 years ago, I went back home. When I was going, I drove from Accra to my hometown. It was good, but I'm told because of the construction that is going on there, there's a whole bunch of traffic from Malam all the way to Kasua. You may even spend 5 hours. 5 hours between Malam and Kasua.
And that road is deteriorated though. That road, yesterday I spoke to the guy who has been looking at my place for me. He said he doesn't go there regularly because, before you get to the barrier, how did they call it? The toll booth?
The toll booth, the Kasua enclave at Wager.
Yeah, no, after Wager,
After Wager, yeah.
Yeah, that toll booth there. On the left-hand side, there's a hill there.
Yeah, the hill, yeah. The hill has been, they've encroached the hill. So when it rains,
exactly.
It washes down. Look.
They gave it to somebody, the person wants stone there, and now the wheel has been damaged, the hill has been damaged. So when it rains, all the sand from the hill, which should have been blocked by weeds or things, all come down. And my friend said
those things can be dealt with with engineering. I've been seeing it way down here. When you go to, there's a place called Scranton in Pennsylvania. We get the hilly and mountains that they use the same thing. They will use concrete and big boats. Then after that, they put vegetation on top of it. Then they make something like culverts, So
but I just say you are talking of people who think, part of the world. Immediately this thing, they think of party boy to give the contract to, and to get a part of it so that they can campaign for. They are not solving that. Solving the problem is not their problem.
Like Baumia said, when he solve it today, what will he do when he comes to power?
Exactly. And now people are forgetting that. They still want him to be president.
But Baumia, I don't think Baumia is serious. I don't think so.
Yeah, but people are campaigning for him. People are vouching for him. Somebody who can tell Ghanaians this. They've forgotten it all of a sudden. If I solve all the problems, when I come next time, what am I coming to do?
Yeah, Nanado, of course. Nanado at some point truncated the secession plan for
Australia has equalized though.
Yeah, I told you.
Australia has equalized 55 minutes.
Straight out of halftime. Man. No. I cut.
That's Africa for no. Their brains are like something. And that this football thing is one of our sources of
It's an
pride.
on goal.
It's an
On
on
goal,
goal.
Yeah, on goal.
Oh. Oh yeah, I don't know. They're going to lose. I don't know they're going to lose.
Egypt, Salah is there, so if he loses, that's it, isn't it?
Now
If he
after this,
loses-
then Cape Verde and Argentina. Cape Verde and Argentina is going to be a walk in the park.
that is why I was telling Papa Swale. Papa Swale said, "Hey, you, it's an abomination to talk like that."
Yeah, it's a walk in the park. When even they draw, that will be a cup. But Cape Verde they tried though, but you know
They
that
won.
inferiority complex. So it's sets in most times, and apart from
Well,
Morocco,
Cape
that
Verde,
is
I guess they
risky.
don't see themselves as Africans, so maybe they'll have a different mentality.
The Moroccans, right? The upper
No,
Moroccans.
Moroccans, and I think Cape Verdeans, they don't consider themselves so much as Africans either.
Morocco, they wanted to join ECOWAS. Why don't they consider themselves this thing?
They wanted to join ECOWAS. Morocco is not in
Morocco,
ECOWAS.
Morocco applied long time to join ECOWAS.
No, to join AU, EU.
No, ECOWAS. They apply
Really?
because they won't market. Do you understand?
Market for what?
So they have some status with ECOWAS, observer status or some sort of
Market
status.
for what? What do they produce?
They produce this sardine and things. You know, they used to have some sardine.
Okay, Maroc. Yeah. The
You
African
know,
queen.
you know it now. So they load you, and you know those days when we were growing up, if you eat that sardine and geisha, they will send you everywhere because you've eaten geisha.
And corned beef.
About chubwa, geisha no yere jemaju.
Okay, Sam, you catch up us why no only
Yeah. Myself, I need
Yeah,
to go and just say. So today, unfortunately, today is Friday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Papa Smiley, take us out.
Yeah.
Then
Okay. Okay.
we'll
So
go.
Hawaii is gone now, isn't it?
I think so.
So I wish you people all the best for tomorrow morning.
For what?
You are playing football now.
No, over here it's going to be tonight, 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Wow, our case here is it 2 something, 2, I think 2:30
Yeah.
or something in the morning.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
So you people there, it's good for you then. Because if Ghana should win this game, the next one will be comparative because they will be playing Switzerland after this game. The winner,
the Switzerland is not any strong team.
yes.
Hey,
So
they have
if we play Switzerland, it means
their strikers are Africans, so indeed.
yeah, all of them, yeah, all most of
The
them.
strikers, their forward is like all African.
Now, most of the 48 teams are all mixed up with Africans.
I mean, yeah, nothing is second and no.
Yeah, even US they imported. US is also doing the same thing. People that were born to African parents outside
I mean,
America.
imagine George Weah, never born US. No, you're president for a whole African country.
And this Balogun Krano, that is the reason why he became US is what this Trump want to ban. So why didn't he ban and tell him to stop the planes?
This the Balogun guy has what alliance with 3 countries: Nigeria, UK, and America.
Yeah, because I learned the mom was pregnant. She was about to fly.
Yeah.
And they say no, the pregnancy was too, they can't fly.
It was too risky for them to put it on a plane.
So now
another Trump ID on country.
Exactly.
Listen, now these people when they are benefiting from it, they don't talk.
Yeah.
And then me documentary be. Even when they were fighting the British, the Queen soldiers, they even tricked some of the slaves. They say, hey, when you fight both sides, both the King soldiers and the Confederates and the Americans, they call them patriots. They all trick them. Hey, when we win, we're going to give you a freedom. And UK soldiers also trick the slaves. When you win, we're going to give you a freedom. And they
So
did. The freedom never came.
They are using you like animals.
Yeah, so for them, that's been their stock in trade. When they are winning, so good. Look, all the athletes, all the sports that American blah 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 are done by.
Up to now, we still fall for it, isn't it?
Do you have any better choices?
You can't have choice if your leaders themselves don't know what to do. Akwantufuo will go to America and go and complain as if America is our father or mother.
So people like Brian Co. The higher went to the agency. Sam,
yeah, so we'll catch up later then.
Yeah, but let us drop up as much because we don't want to leave the radio station so that it will be making noise.
Where is he? Maybe he's busy.
Okay. Let's hold the fort. Whilst I'm talking, I want to draw his attention. Let me see. With Smiley. Let me send him a message.
He's busy, maybe.
For Mother Ghana there.
So do you say it's 9 o'clock, you people? Okay, yeah. It's not close, Accra.
No, 9 o'clock. We still have about 5.5 hours to go. 5 hours away.
Papa Smiley has come, you see. Papa Smiley. Papa Smiley.
I'm a volunteer or Bishop.
Where is he? I just said Papa Smiley was come.
We are radio, and